TikTok time to rock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who's watching from all over the world. No, I'm not looking over at the chat because I'm not falling into that trap again. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, sorry, we planned on going live for about 4, but we had a bunch of clips and I had to download them, then render them, and then I do all that on my laptop. Then I send them over to my desktop. So anyway, took a little bit of time there. So, but we're all up and running now, and we got some. Believe it or not, we got the Dawa drama, which still involves Sam for some reason. It's wild. It's wild to me. Every bit of Dawa drama, Sam is now connected to it. It's pretty wild times here. Pretty wild times. I have to say, of all the things I could have predicted years ago, I would not have predicted the Sam and Dawa team up. Would not have predicted that one. Um, pretty crazy times, and also, guys, we were finishing the editing on Korra Demolition Ranch Volume 2. Might be up at the end of this. We might link to this at the end. We didn't get a chance to give it a final watch through to make sure there were no mistakes and so on. So, but Eric and Elle are going to check it out while we're live, and if it's good to go, we'll close out with that. So Thaddeus, we may have watched one or two short clips of this. I may have seen one or two short clips from what we're about to see. But what are we about to see? And I'm also aware of some drama between Maleek and Libyano. So, back in the past, they were pals. Then Maleek exposed Libyano for entering into the Dawa, being initiated into the Dawa lifestyle and all this stuff, and said he's a disappointment. Then all of a sudden, Libyano started doing every single thing Maleek told him to do for a little while. That's where the boycott boycott of us and our debate got canceled arose. And then all of a sudden, after being pals and Maleek calling all the shots for Libyano, then Libyano apparently rebelled now, and he's rebelling against Maleek, and so Maleek is losing it because Maleek loses it when he loses control. But anyway, so that's the little bit I know. But let us know what we're about to see.
Yeah, so we got a variety of content today. We're going to start off with update on Maleek. So not last time, but the time before that, I believe we did a show on Maleek doxing a Muslim woman. That woman, for him to try to get a Muslim man named Mills, then teamed up with that woman to go and expose Maleek on all the creepy text messages he is sending Muslim women on TikTok, while telling his fans that he's only responding to Hadith
Hold
knowledge requests.
Hold on. You're telling me that TikTok Dawa guys are sending creepy and perverted messages to women on TikTok?
Yep.
You don't say. Huh.
I know, shocking. We never would have seen that one coming, but we do get the exposure and the weird things he's saying, and he's initiating the whole conversation, at least from what they're saying, which I'm more inclined to believe them than Maleek saying, "Oh, she contacted me for Dawa knowledge, and then I randomly told her about my ex, and then she doxed my ex by putting out a picture of her or whatever." So that is the background on that. Then after that, we have this actually happened back in the fall, but what no one knew about it wasn't relevant at the time because Korra wasn't a big star. But now that Korra is the up and coming Dawa star, found an old expose.
Dawa.
Yep, an old expose on her by another Muslim, Leafy, a good friend of Dean, responds there. Exposing her for various things, her doing a lot of the same kind of behavior as Maleek, in fact, telling on all the secrets of the other Dawa guys, but also faking her beliefs, saying that she believes one thing in public because it's the most popular position, and saying privately that she believes something completely different.
Huh.
And then we have Sam has taken to praising both of them, promoting both of them, trying to get them on
Almost thought
secular
you said
programs.
depraving, and I was like, that would make sense, but they were already depraved, so I don't know how he's going to deprave them. But what did you actually say?
Praising,
Taken to praising them. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yes. So he's promoting, saying that it's okay if you listen to Korra. She's going to become a Christian anyway. So it's okay if you're listening to her. And I'm going to try to get her on the PBD podcast. Now he tries to frame it as like a favor for Avery, but I mean, let's be real. Avery doesn't need any favors. If he wants to get on the show, he can just ask to get on the show. But supposedly get Korra on to talk to Avery's wife on the PBD podcast, and Sam's all helping that. And then lastly, we have Maleek talking about various things, but primarily about Libyano and how Libyano is, again, a big disappointment, right? He was, as you referenced earlier, he's the biggest disappointment of last year, according to Maleek. And then they got together, and then he put out a little video attacking Christina. And Maleek was super happy that he was all had the whole group back together. And last time we looked at him, saying that he
difference.
Won. Yeah, he won. He made a difference, and he's not going to attack any Dawa guys ever again. That even if they come against him, he's not going to do that. He's just going to be the bigger man. And apparently not, right? We don't even know. He's
not going to do that anymore, right? Not going to do that anymore, right? And
exactly.
I would do anything for attention, but I won't do that. He says he's not going to do it anymore, guys.
Exactly. And we don't even know what he did. Probably just like declining to promote Korra or something. But apparently it was enough for Maleek. Now, this time he said, I'm not making it personal. He says stuff like, he's a complete fraud. He's only out for money. He's greedy. He's self-interest. And then I'll say, but I'm not making it personal. So apparently there are more depraved things that he could reveal, but he's restraining himself.
Oh, good to know. Good times, guys. Good times. And it is, it's good to be able to witness all the drama as the Dawa completely implodes. If you're thinking, oh, why do we need to be aware of the drama? You don't have to. It just helps. To understand everything that's going on. And once again, shout out to Thaddeus for watching all this stuff and finding the best bits and responding to it, and then sending me the clips and joining us live so we can all be updated. Because guys, you're going to want to be able to tell your grandkids and your great grandkids and the great great grandkids of your great grandkids, if you live that long. You're going to want to tell them that you witnessed the collapse of Dawa. When they're sitting there and they go, great grandpa, or great grandma, what happened to Islam? You want to be able, we saw it happen. We saw it happen in real time. We saw the collapse in real time. So these are fun times. Anyway, guys, we got Maleek exposed by another Muslim, exposing what he does and how he interacts with the Muslims of TikTok. Then we got Korra exposed. Apparently she's two-faced is what I'm hearing, the gist. Then we've got Sam working with both of them in the weirdest love triangle of all time. And Libyano didn't want to be left out. And so now there's the war with Libyano. We're going to hear all of it, Lord willing. We're going to hear all of it during this live stream. And, Thaddeus made sure Eric and Elle got the video. I just sent it to them. So we should be good to go, and they can either give that the thumbs up or say, nope, found some problems. We got to add some edits and stuff like that. And they can let us know. All right, let's take these first couple of super chats, guys, and we'll jump right into our first video. Losiar said, David, you are late. You are running, you little weakling. What has your daddy done? What has he done, boy? You afraid of the Ummah? The one-eyed, two-right-handed God with a shin has struck the fear of failed rappers and bodybuilders in you. This is all true. And it says a lot about Muhammad Hijab that pretty much anyone can now do a perfect Muhammad Hijab response to anything. Right? Like people know exactly what Muhammad Hijab would say because he does the same thing over and over again. Don't ever let Sam watch One Punch Man. Tatsumaki might actually make him cry whenever she's insulting Saitama. Oh yeah, poor bald Sam. 20 minutes late. That's got to be a new record. Lol. Thanks. TikTok missed the clock. Well, to be fair, we are not used to going live at 4, and we were both doing a lot of stuff. Thaddeus was working on his video, which is over on his channel, which we're going to be checking out. And again, had to get the clips ready. And we were working on the second volume of Quran Demolition Ranch. Anyway, we're live now, so quit your whining. Maybe the real live stream was the friends we... This is funny. Maybe the real live stream was the friends we made along the way. I'm screenshotting that, man. I'm going to steal that. Let's see. I have to get used to HD Chadius. Hi, Mike Winger. Oh, yeah. Good, funny stuff. Funny stuff. Mike Winger jokes are always so funny, I forget to laugh. Here's $5 as proof to the Dawa gang that all Christians are deserting you. You made Libyano's lips look like Duck's bum, by the way. Hi, Thaddeus. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, deserting you. Remember like 2 months ago? Matter of fact, for like 3 or 4 months in a row, Maleek just kept going live on TikTok. Everyone's deserting him. That's right. No one wants to work with him anymore because of all my powerful Dawa doxing. I must have missed it. I must have missed that part. Sam needs Subhor to touch his leg. No. Completely correct. Now, the problem with Hijab is he's got Subhor. Guys, the reason Subhor sits beside Muhammad Hijab, he's supposed to give Muhammad Hijab a signal when he's going too far. The problem is you can see Subhor tapping his leg vigorously, then tasting his hand after he touches the great Muhammad Hijab. But Hijab just doesn't listen. He just keeps going. So Subhor, but I mean, no, I've known that for years because, guys, Sam's big downfall is when he went off like completely on his own and just started doing live streams. That's where he could act like, before that, he was always like with us, like on Jesus or Muhammad, he'd be with other people and we could kind of, dude, you're going too far. Come on. And dude, calm down. No, you can't say that. No, you can't say, and he could kind of moderate his behavior. And then he started going on his own and then, well, he can just say whatever he wants and you do not want what's in his brain being shared. I mean, some of it, the knowledge, you want that being shared, but not the rest of what's in his brain because it's bad. But yes, he needs some sort of Subhor to be tapping his leg, not sniffing or tasting anything, but tapping his leg and saying you're going too far. But kind of too late for all that now. He just needs to get off the internet. I started a channel to pray for Muslims and for the people that do outreach. Last week highlighted Korra and Lady Logic. Please leave prayer requests. Guys, you catch that? That's Called to Prayer. Called to Prayer has a channel devoted to praying for people. Good idea. Dated Griftwood and Chadius Dollar Bill Man. Dollar Bill Man. Hey, that's your Thaddeus. Dollar Bill Man. You need a new theme song. All right, yep. Thaddeus, we ready to jump into this?
Yep, let's get into it.
I'm looking forward to it, guys. I would never look forward to watching the full live streams, but after Thaddeus gets the most relevant parts together, I actually look forward to catching the latest drama. So anyway, here we go. This is Maleek being exposed by one of his fellow Muslims for his shameful behavior, let's say. Let's find out.
Let's have more fun. What is this?
Wait, was that on their picture? Was that already on there?
Yes. That was him.
They put him in a yarmulke. His fellow Muslims put him in a yarmulke. Oh, classic. I can already tell him I like this one.
Let's have more fun. What is this?
Wait, what is this? I'm not playing games. Do you know who this is? That, I mean, he might be discussing it right now, but I just like to pay attention.
Yeah, so he's gonna give the woman's name, I believe, but I believe the black is Maleek and the blue is the female Muslim that he's talking
Oh,
to.
okay. Okay, I see. So she's saying, I'm not playing games. I just don't move fast like we running. Wish it was a few months out. I'm a run to this block. What does he even? I'm a book my flight to New York and home now. Thanks. Waited for your dumb behind. Huh. What? That's how he talks. That's how he talks to the ladies.
Apparently.
Oh, yeah, and everyone wonders why all his marriage engagements fail. Let's see.
This isn't begging to link. This is him begging to link. By the way, Rida, and Rida said to him, "Yo, like I don't even know you, like bro, like we're not moving too fast." He's like, "I'm gonna run to this block. I'm gonna book my flight to NYC and home now." Wait, like yo, y'all, you on some weird shit, brother. You are on some weird fucking shit, my guy. Like you got to stop doing this weird stuff. Telling a girl who's 10 years younger than you that you want to smell her. We're not even done, yo. That's the crazy thing. We're not even done. This is Wallah. This is just day one. You're gonna get hit every single day while you on this app. Like,
Begged to meet me. I told this man I don't want to meet you. I don't know you. We just
yeah,
met. I've known you for 3 or 4 weeks, brother. Like, who are you? He said, please see me. I'm coming to DC. I'm going to Toronto and then I'm going to DC and then I'm going to New York. Please see me. Please see me, Rida. Please see me. I said, no, brother. I don't know you. I don't meet people that I don't know in real life. Like,
begging.
he begged and now he's doing all this because I didn't want to meet him.
You hear this? You hear this? Maleek begging, please, I gotta meet you. She's like, what? We just met each other on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and you want to like show up and no, please. No means no, Maleek. No means no. Get it through your head, dude.
That's Rita talking there. She's the woman that he ended up doxing. So this is a couple days after he did that doxing stream that we reviewed previously. I didn't find out about it right away, but it was eventually brought to my attention that this existed. And so he tries to dox her, right, to get at Mills. And then she's like, well, I'm going to go tell Mills everything that happened between us.
Oh, so hang on. So hang on. So he pursued her. She wasn't having it. He's like, well, I'll dox you. And then she's like, well, I'll go tell Mills everything.
Uh-huh.
Layal is like an 18-year-old little girl who's also being groomed by Maleek.
100% she getting groomed. This guy's a groomer. And like I said, I have to talk to Itachi and Korra 100%. Because if they keep associating with them, then I'm gonna
Respectfully,
get
it's not a
short.
good look. You're claiming to be Dawa girls. You're claiming to be on the Haq and giving Dawa on live.
By the way, we already see the disaster that's coming, right? Because Korra and Itachi are, even though their arguments suck, they're exploding in popularity because Dawa fans will cling to anything right now because of the meltdowns. And they've got Maleek as like their manager calling the shots, but it's a matter of time before they want to break free from that because the dude's toxic and ruins everything he touches, destroys everything around him. So they're going to break free. But Thaddeus, what do you think are the odds that Maleek has tons of dirt that he's going to share on them the moment they think they can go their own way? What do you think are the odds?
I think they're very high, especially with Korra. He like has met Korra in real life many times. And I'm told that she's not a hijabi in real life, or at least not a niqabi in real life. So he knows exactly what she looks like, probably has pictures of her. Could be really bad for her.
Yep. So this is basically a big disaster waiting to happen. And yeah, I don't think Korra or Itachi are, when you just listen, they don't seem like people who take Islam seriously in other ways. So why would they take it so seriously? I think they just cover their faces because they know they're eventually going to get completely embarrassed, and they want to be able to go on with their lives without being recognized as the people who did a ton of damage to Islam. But let's see.
By the way, I'll be real with you. By the way, She hit me up while she was dating him and getting freaky with me. I did not approach the girl. She hit me up.
Oh,
So he was a dayud. He don't even
by
got
the
it like
way,
that.
I've heard this from him, not even you.
I know he told you this.
me.
He told you that she hit me up and was moving to me. That's crazy. And I'm not even involved in myself. Wait, hold on, that's nothing. I have a screenshot of him saying, like, yeah, you sent something to her and she sent something to you, bro. But like, you're gonna put it up now? Bro, why that's messed up? Why would you do that? And by the way, when I was talking to him in the DMs, he said he's her Quran teacher. And now all of a sudden, that's his ex. Wallahi, he told me the girl next to him, he's her Quran teacher. He can't even...
Shocker. Quran teacher uses his Quran teaching to actually get women into bed. Shocker. We've never heard that before. Thousands of times.
Wallahi,
Yeah, and
he told
just
me
to clarify what they're talking about here. So the reason Maleek did that whole doxing stream is because one of Maleek's two ex-fiancés left Maleek for Mills. And that's what really set Maleek off. But he was telling Rita, the woman on this stream, it himself. He's like, yeah, she left me for Mills. And so she didn't even have to hear it from him because Maleek's blabbing it himself. But then he's super upset that her picture was shared. And he has actually kindly blocked out her face. But apparently this or a different picture was shared previously. And that was Maleek's whole thing. Oh, you showed her face in a picture. That's why I'm doxing everyone. Of course, that had nothing to do with it in reality, but that was his excuse.
So she was dating Maleek and sending messages to Mills like, "Hey, you're way more manly than pathetic little weakling Maleek. You want to chat?"
Yep.
And then Maleek gets mad. If you weren't such a dork, Maleek, you wouldn't have this problem.
Girl next to him, he's her Quran teacher. He can't even recite Surah Fatiha. How the hell is that his Quran teacher? He calls Rida's brother Ibrahim. He calls him Abraham. Yo, Abraham, where you at, Abraham? You can't even pronounce.
Oh, man.
This is the type of man, he gets cool with you and he starts recording your phone calls to use against you. That's the same reason why Orthodox Muslim dropped them. The Warner dropped them. You guys are this deaf and blind. Wallahi. Yeah, 100% I got you, brother.
I'm telling you, there's a reason these people with bigger platforms
They
drop
avoid him. And they avoid him. No, but it's not even drop him. They avoid him at the same time. Yo, this is what I'm trying. Because why? He gets cool with you. He gets your information and he puts it in his back pocket. Like, this is how you know this guy is the number one snake and he's a rat.
And by the way, I know one other person who is exactly like that. The guy who, for years, will anything that he thinks he could potentially use against you. It could be anyone. It could be his wife. It could be his best friend. He doesn't care. He's gathering information and storing it in files so that if you ever cross him in any way or say, hey, look, man, you messed up. You need to stop what you're doing right there. I'll expose you for this. So we know Maleek is like that. I know one other person who is exactly like that and does that. And these guys have like some serious abandonment issues that they're terrified of people abandoning. So they'll do anything. You know who else is like that? Muhammad, right? And eventually if you get in, you don't want guys like this to ever get in a position of power over other people because they can't handle the idea of someone abandoning them. To where with Muhammad, and by the way, you see the same pattern. Muhammad is born, his dad died before he's born. If we even know who his dad is, because his mom was apparently a prostitute. Then she doesn't want to take care of him, so she sends him out with some Bedouins in the desert. They conclude that he's demon-possessed, so that's his family for the first 4 years of his life. And they conclude that he's demon-possessed, send him back to his mom at about 4.5. His mom dies when he's 6. Then he's sent to live with his grandfather. His grandfather dies 2 years later. Every close relationship that Muhammad has for the first 8 years of his life, anyone who's taking care of him, he loses them all. He loses them all. And the result is that this affects you psychologically. And years later, you can't handle the idea of anyone leaving you. What does Muhammad do? Anyone who leaves me, death penalty, death sentence, kill them. And you have the sort of lesser versions of that. You have people like Maleek who can't handle it. But that's what's crazy. In their desire to keep people from abandoning them, they behave in ways that make people want nothing to do with them. It's like you realize what kind of person you're dealing with. It's like, whoa, get away from me, man. Get away from me. Weird stuff.
At the same time, he's a rat because imagine this. You're his friend. You're talking to him and he's already collecting dirt on you. I'm trying to save girls from wallahi giving information to him because what he's going to end up doing to Korra. And by the way, he already doxed Itachi, by the way. Like, Itachi had blocked him and was not talking to him for years. Just to let you know. He
Yeah,
violated
today I
Itachi.
heard Itachi say that. She was like, oh, I've been doxxed multiple times on this app by someone on this panel. And I'm like thinking, what is she talking about right now? That is weird to say.
No, and she was talking about him, and then he was trying to joke, and then he tried to joke and say it was the other girl.
Yeah. So like he's so like I feel he hate da'wah and he's so like envious person. Like see how he talk about
Yes,
personal life, try to expose da'wah. Like a'udhu billah, why he doing that?
This is
Like also
sister.
he's a Muslim, why he
The
doing
problem
that?
is he's a rat in the grass. This is the problem with him. He likes to make himself involved, and what he does is he stops people when people he wants to have the luxury of telling people that he's the one who created Korra and Itachi. He's the one who gave them a platform. That's the only reason he wants relevancy.
I have to say, I don't know this Mills guy, but he's right on the money. I would take all this stuff as like obvious. It's just shocking how many people like don't get it because they're stupid or just like TikTok melts their brain or something like this. But I mean, I would take this as obvious from like the first time we went through his live stream where he exposed everyone. Oh, this is a guy who keeps dirt on everybody and uses it to control people because he wants to be in charge. And you can see what's going on with Korra and Itachi. And so you can see the reason he wants it is because he wants to be the manager of the popular girl. That's why he keeps pushing them pushing them out there so hard. And why he really, really needs them to succeed and not fail, as they are inevitably going to do, or abandon him, in which case he'll have another meltdown and so on. But yeah, it's shocking how few people get this when it's so obvious. But Mills here, he sees it all. He can read Maleek like a book, and he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's trying to help. He's trying to help. Sounds like he's specifically trying to help some Muslim women not to fall in with this guy, because what happens? Oh yeah, send me some pics and stuff, and then now he's got dirt on you, and now you're under his control, or he'll leak your pics or something like that, or he'll dox you. It's pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so another Muslim woman had called in there, and she's very passionate, right? This guy is terrible. This guy's horrible. You gotta stay away from him. And it's great that some people see it. For some strange reason, the Dawa guys don't seem to, though. Maybe they're just not very smart. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty dumb.
Also, I want to know who this woman like. Is she his wife or?
She's not his wife. She's not his wife. This woman is a woman that was his girlfriend that started messaging me and was being involved with me, and then she was sending me stuff.
She got the wedding ring on. I mean, the engagement ring. She got the guys. This is his fiance. She got the engagement ring on, sitting there in a picture with him. Her hand on his arm, and she's sending DMs to Mills. Oh, you're so much stronger and more manly than pathetic little weakling Maleek. Wow.
La hawla
wala quwwata is right.
Okay, chicken. My mom's phone number is not public information. Okay.
Yeah,
And
chicken.
you're
Oh,
also
chicken.
getting
Chicken, you better get it too.
doxing a woman. My mom.
Chicken, you better get it too. Chicken. Chicken, you better get it too. By the way, you wanna post and call and make these calls? Yo, I'm telling you, bro, it's over for these guys.
So Chicken Nugget showed up in the chat, which is
who's Chicken Nugget? I remember Chicken Nugget before.
It's
guy or girl?
Maleek's female friend who helps like moderate and stuff. As far as I know, she doesn't have her own TikTok, but she helps Maleek. She's supposedly married, and she's sitting on Maleek's streams, flirting with Maleek for hours at a time, and also helps him with pulling up screen shares and stuff because Maleek can't figure out how to do it. So
isn't this like all he does in life, and then he sucks at it?
Yes.
Wow. All right, Chicken Nugget.
Even he doesn't want her. That's the problem. His husband probably came home like, yo, I got to deal with this girl sitting on TikTok live with another man. She grabs a chair. She sits down. He grabs a chair. He sits down. He just watches her on TikTok live giggling with another man. Take this,
He
by the
watches
way.
her. He likes it. You're right.
Yo, take this, by the way.
I've heard him in the background of her shit. Like he likes it. He
Take
eats
this.
it
This
up.
girl
He's like,
chicken.
damn, my girl's talking to other men.
Hold up.
Yummy.
This girl
Astaghfirullah.
chicken. Yeah, this girl chicken. She's married. She has a husband, and he allows her to join
MashaAllah,
Maleek's
Mubarak.
live. And he allows her to join Maleek's live, and she sits in his lives for 5 hours a day, talking and giggling with him.
And that's accurate.
Chicken nugget.
You notice this? Apparently, I post girls' noodles and provocative pictures, but not one proof is there. And I promise you, he's gonna have these little pick-me girls that are gonna lie about me. If they post proof that I have ever doxed them or I've ever, well, that's Logic's wife. I don't even know who that
That's
is.
not me. That's like some random person's wife or something.
I have proof of him talking brazy. Think about that. Him talking brazy to
That
rhythm.
was honestly so embarrassing. Like this man hyped up this live for 2 days, guys. 2 days.
That was pathetic. You told him the STFU. You know,
You saw that?
I was dying, and
So apparently someone was trying to join the panel and they were using a profile
This is what he
picture
claimed.
of Godlogic's wife. And Mills is like, I don't know that is. Some random, that's Godlogic's wife or Avery's wife, whatever he said. And so they didn't let him up because of that. But no doubt a fan of Maleek, right? No doubt a fan of Maleek using the bikini photo as their profile photo now.
this is what he claimed. He claims that Rida came to him for Islamic guidance, and he was just guiding her. By the way, this is what Maleek claims. I'm just letting y'all know. This is what he claims. So we're gonna see what type of Islamic guidance he was giving her. And this is just part one, by the way. This is nothing. Like this is light work. This is just a little teaser. I was telling these guys this is just a little droplets of just having fun. Help me for sure. I hope one day you wake up next to me. What do you smell like most of the time? Give me the closest thing. Brother, you're 30-something years old talking to a 20.
I like how he's reading it like that. Yeah, I wonder, brother. I like this Mills dude, man. Back up a little bit. I like this Mills guy.
One day you wake up next to me. What do you smell like most of the time? Give me the closest thing.
He's supposedly her Quran teacher, guys.
Brother, you're 30-something years old talking to a 20-year-old, asking her what she smells like. You claim that you were giving her hadith clarification and she was coming to you for Islamic guidance, but at the same time you're telling her you want to smell her?
It's just like the Quran teacher story.
And I keep telling people like, yo, stay away from guys like this. Well,
Did you hear did she just say it's just like the Quran teacher stories? Like, in other words, the same reaction we had. Oh, we've heard over and over and over again this, yes, I'll take you on as my student and then use my influence over you.
Same exact thing when it comes to the Korra and Itachi. He already doxed Itachi once. Now he's gonna have Korra. As soon as Korra acts up, he has her number. He has all of that shit. You feel me?
Exact. And at this point, Thaddeus, anyone who falls for it deserves to fall for it. I have to say, the information's out there. It's not like maybe 3 years ago and you just came along and you didn't know. Anyone who falls for this nonsense and starts giving Maleek information or sending him pictures or anything else like that, or ooh, Maleek can be my Quran teacher, you basically deserve it at that point because it's all out there and it's obvious.
Mm-hmm. And as you may remember, Maleek took a break from doxing and attacking us during a Ramadan, but apparently he was up to other things.
Huh, you don't say.
No, he DM'd her. He hit her up during Ramadan. She sent me the messages of that too. He hit her up during Ramadan and he tried to slide to her like, yo, you're mad pretty. Yo, what's your Snapchat? Yo, during
Feed
Ramadan,
Ramadan, guys. Yes, feed Ramadan. This.
Look, you hear the guy's Mills is saying what he was saying. Dude, it's Ramadan. You come up with better lines than that, man. You come up with better pickup lines, man. Here's how you do it, Maleek. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you right now, Maleek, because you got no game. You got no game. That's why your girls are hitting up Mills here. This is what you say. If you're trying to mac on a hijabi during Ramadan, you send her a message and you say, I need to break my fast. How about a date? Get it? Because you guys eat dates? Get it?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. That's how it's done. Then she'll actually pay attention to you with awesome lines like that.
During
And hit my
Ramadan.
DMs, and that's what. And he hit my DMs talking about, you're the only girl I follow. How do you feel? That's his first DM to me. I did not DM
Oh,
him.
yo, if
asking
you
about the
have it,
DM.
show it. If you have it, show it. If
I don't know
I-
if I still have the DMs.
you
for
probably have it in your other.
Maleek, you got to send her a message and say, girl, you sure you're not the shaitan? Because you fell from... Oh, boy. Or I hear Sam's going in the alien direction. So Sam can be like, hey, you in the chat, you sure you're not an alien? Because you abducted my heart. Come on, guys. Come on. You got to
You're the
use these
only
dope
girl I
lines,
follow.
man. I'm just thinking of stupid lines.
So how do you feel? That's his first DM to me. I did not DM
Oh,
him.
yo, if
asking
you
about the
have it,
DM.
show it. If you have it, show it. If
I don't know if I still have the DMs.
you
for
probably have it in your other
20
account. She could show you the F. I have the DM. She sends him. She's like, yo, look at this guy. This thirsty ass dude hitting me up. He's like a shady manager, you know. But what he's gonna do is he's gonna get their numbers. He's gonna get information. Oh, by the way, he also doxed Itachi, but Itachi forgave him. He released her college, her face, like her life. Dumbfounded that people can.
He's a scared cat. Wait, Adam, did you see the live where Maleek pulled up to the church and then ran away from a fight? Like that. Like, yo, this is the man you guys support. Come on now.
And I told him anytime, bro, yo, come to New York. You hit me up, bro. We have whatever you want, bro. Maliki, whatever you want, brother. You touch down in New York.
He's
I'm in
not
Bay
pulling
Ridge.
up.
Hold on, I'm in Bay Ridge. I'm not even talking about some rah shit like, yo, let's just start throwing hands. We go to the gym. We spar over there. Whatever you want. We even live stream it. Wallahi, we'll even live stream it. You could put it on your phone. Let's live stream it. We spar.
0% chance of Maleek ever showing up for anything like that. It is funny that other Muslims recognize what a pathetic little coward punk he was when he showed up at the church acting like he's a thug. And as soon as one guy steps out, Elijah Johnson, after flashing the camera over there and showing that he's completely alone, he bolts down the street and goes, there's 30 of them. There's 30 of them. Oh, my goodness. What an absolute coward.
I just put a small little bit in there, but they actually talked about it for a good while. I mean, not super long, but a minute or two. And like talking about how he's the guy's on foot and he's like, oh, I'm just going to park. And then he like zooms down the street.
Yo, Elijah, what's up? Here I am. I'm just 5 miles down the road. Where you at, man? Oh, yeah, you scared? Oh, my goodness, what a coward. Meanwhile, Avery rolls right up to the mosque and stands right outside the mosque.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, guys, this is so out of character for me. I don't do this, bro. Wallahi, this is the first time I've ever gone into like quote unquote exposing. And this is probably Chicken Nugget. By the way, he has a moderator named Chicken Nugget. Wallahi, she's married. Yeah, live is restricted. Bro, I don't care if my live is restricted. She's married and she has a husband that allows her to sit on TikToks all day. Wallahi, like this is like, may Allah save us from wives that sit on TikTok all day. Like imagine your name is Chicken Nugget and your husband condones you sitting on a panel. Make it make sense. All the guys that revere him, astaghfirullah, like as a prophet or whatever you guys revere him as, I told you your relationship with him is like the Shia's relationship to Ali. You guys revered like both the same. It's a weird obsession of a failed 36-year-old rapper who told a 20-year-old girl he wants to smell her. Like that shit is weird. And apparently he said that he was just trying to guide the sister to Islam. But
I want to smell her into Islam and keep sniffing her all the way to Jannah. What is this?
I think we're in the second live now. So he did one with Rida, and then he did a second one the next day. So I think we're in the second one now.
All right.
It's weird. And apparently he said that he was just trying to guide the sisters to Islam. But you know what happens with these men that try to claim they're trying to guide the sisters to Islam. You know what I'm saying? After hours, when they're getting a little freaky deaky, then they start saying weird, wild shit to them. Like,
No, I don't know what that's like, but I guess
Oh.
you guys do.
Apparently they all know about this stuff.
this is one of the conversations. And he was begging to fly her out. That's the crazy thing. What? My little baby, relax. You're literally my little basbousa. I love you more than anything but your parents. This is his conversation with Rida, by the way. But this one's weird, but like we got a weirder one. Hold on. Hawla wala quwwata. We got a freaky one. Help me for sure. I hope one day you wake up next to me. Yo, what do you smell like most of the time? Give me the closest thing. You fucking 30-year-old freak. You failed rapper. Sliding into a 20-year-old's DM when you're, how old are you, brother?
Blackmail? You don't? No, not Maleek.
Rida is in this live, by the way. The girl that apparently told him that I was going to release noodles, but she's in this live, and apparently I'm blackmailing her, but she's chilling with me on this live, laughing at him. She's laughing at him, like, yo, this guy, wallah, he just yaps and yaps and yaps.
True.
Wait, so she's chilling with Mills in a live, but Maleek's saying, yeah, he's blackmailing her. He's blackmailing. Is that
Yeah,
what was going on? Oh, okay. So that's like more projection where he thinks, oh, the only way anyone would ever be around someone else is if he's blackmailing her, because that's the only way anyone's ever around me for any reason at all. Boy, a rat informant.
Because you're a rat. I know you. I know if I put my hands on you, you're going to call the boys. You look like a rat. And I could just tell you got like these rat tendencies. Any guy that doxes girls and releases their information and their phone numbers and their addresses, like, you're federal. Wallahi, I would not be surprised if you're an informant. Well,
Notice here's another, like, he gives off that vibe, right? And that's why the Warner started talking. This guy's Mossad, man. This guy's Mossad. I mean, and just think, if you didn't think Maleek is just some pathetic little weasel who has abandonment issues and is a total loser who can't like keep anyone around him in any other way, if you didn't know that, and you find out this guy like constantly is storing everything he can dig up about you and everyone else, wouldn't you think like some sort of agent? Wouldn't you think like Mossad or something like that? He's in this. He's around us just to gather information about Dawah and what we're all doing to be used against us. Like you could think, oh, this is just how he is. He's a pathetic little loser who this is the only way he can get by in life. But it would be completely reasonable to conclude this guy's some sort of agent, man. And this guy's saying it. Warner said it. Mossad Maleek. That's why they call him Mossad Maleek.
wallahi, you're a rat snitch. And if you were in the NYPD, 100% they would have hired your ass to just go into different masjids and collect intel on Muslims. And you the type of dude that would probably do it. So he's the same type of guy. I put this on my life. He's the same type of guy that would go to different masjids and he would try to put infiltrate and try to get Muslim book behind bars. We had a bunch of those in New York.
And remember, oh yeah, they did have them. Matter of fact, because I lived there. I lived there in New York, and I counted one. So it was like 11 or 12 terrorist attacks in a row that were stopped by police and other agents because of informants in the mosques. In other words, people start planning stuff and they start asking, hey, where can I get this? Where can I get that? There's an informant somewhere around there who notifies the authorities and they end up stopping the attacks. This guy's pointing out that sounds exactly like something Maleek would do. And so you remember those clips Maleek posted that Thaddeus where he'd like pull money out of an envelope and he's like, oh, look at my cash. And we think it's like fake money or something like that, but he pulls it out. Look, I got it right here. And it's like wrapped up and stuff. Those could be his payments for all we know. His payments for snitching on everybody.
Because any man that gets cool with you, but then in the background is plotting, putting your information. You feel me? Like he's putting your information in his back pocket, so that one day when it comes down to it, that he's gonna try to expose you. I'm not someone that does this TikTok gang banging, pie ruin, showing a red flag around your neck, sitting in a car, running from Christians. Like I seen that video too. That's the crazy thing. There was an African American brother, Christian brother. He pulled up on you. He said, "What's up?" And you were in your car and you said, "Yo, I'm gonna park," and then you just drove off. Wallahi, and you just drove off. You just put the car in drive and just kept booking it.
Yep.
Like I don't understand how you pie rule. How do you have a red flag around your neck? How you claim you this and you all of that, and you just kept driving off, and then you claim there was 20 dudes deep over there. But brother, you are a coward, my guy. Wallahi, you're a coward.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Some of his fellow Muslims recognize this. Yeah, he rolls up on a church like he's about to do something, and then he sees one guy, and all of a sudden he's halfway to Mexico. This dude's halfway to Mexico on TikTok, going, "Yeah, well, yeah, where you at? Why don't you come find me? Yeah, why don't you come find me?" What a pathetic little Weasley coward, man. Wow. All right, so that's the Maleek update.
Mm-hmm. So the next one will be on Korra. There was a couple of questions about who Mills is. He said several times that he doesn't normally do this. In some cases, he said like he'd never gone live before. And as near as I could tell, that's actually true. And he said, and you probably won't see me on the app anymore after this. And as near as I can tell, he has like he actually isn't interested in like just doing farming drama or whatever, which makes me more inclined to believe that he's telling the truth when he's revealing these things about Maleek. That, you know, he was on TikTok. He put out a few videos, but he was never like trying to be a Dawa guy or anything. I guess is the gist of it.
All right, let's take these super chats, and then we'll check out the next batch of clips, which are about Korra. Korra, some information we didn't know about Korra. I hope Mojab will respond to your son's videos. The "What has your daddy done?" won't have the same weight or impact, not in the Zit sense. That would be funny. Listen here, little weakling. What has your daddy done? What did your daddy done? I don't know. Wreck Dawa. Watched God Logic debate on on DAF YouTube against Islamic scholar. Amazing. God Logic skills are getting better. One and only criticism would be the combative sarcasm. Well, keep in mind, the combative sarcasm has a purpose. That's what Dawa fans look for. That's what impresses them. So you kind of have to modify your approach for your target audience. I'll be checking that out. I'll be checking that out here pretty soon. I met Avery, Drake, IP, and Chris, etc. at a conference. Got the signed book from Chris. Allah didn't know if Muhammad had doubt, so Allah is not omniscient. That's a good point. Good point. David, did you see the pic going viral on X of Norwegian football team in Viking gear for U.S. World Cup? We trust you'll root for your ancestral home. Soccer? I'm not buying it. I don't think you were ever a Viking if you're playing soccer. I think you have zero Viking DNA if you play soccer. Korra's getting groomed? Wait, Korra is Maleek's cousin? The Boom Boom Abdul. Korra said Muslim speakers corner takeover in August. Oh yeah. They're just gonna go crush it. No, they'll get wrecked over there, guys. TikTok, time to knock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who's knocking on them doors like Gog and Magog knocks on the big iron wall. That's a good one. Maleek just sounds more and more like he wants to be some sort of Dawa pimp. That's a good description of Maleek, what he wants to be. He wants to be a Dawa pimp. Mm-hmm. Just thought of something worse than Sam. Implant a tiny computer with MCP server on it into Sam. Hook external AI to MCP to block him from tantrums. I'm guessing you know what that nerdy stuff is, Thaddeus?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a specific protocol. So basically saying insert a computer into his brain to block tantrums.
Oh, yeah, that would help. Muhammad collected my strength to use on others. That's one of the zoot there. I solved more problems of Islam than all of them in the previous super chat, but D-Wood afraid of addressing serious philosophical problems. Yeah, I know. I can't help it. Sometimes you just got to focus on the drama. Are y'all tired of the word wallahi, however that's spelled? Also, David, yes. Also, yeah, they have to swear after everything just because they know people, they're such liars. No one believes them, so they have to say it over and over again. Also, David, the friends along the way joke is an anime trope that the community jokes about. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I've heard that before. And it was always a funny line. Islam has to put an end to not Iran. David, what do your daddy smell like? That'd be if hijab if hijab and Maleek ran into each other really, really fast and then like turned into a single person, that'd be it. Maleek is definitely getting those shekels. Oh yeah, he's the shekel king. Salam alaikum. God bless Maleek getting exposed by everyone. Yeah. D. Wood, Dr. Wood, catching you live is always awesome. Painting some Warhammer figures while watching. Hope I'm not too nerdy for you. No, nothing nerdy about painting little, what's that, a game? Game figurines?
Yeah, it's a popular thing in that particular community and a couple others, that because the game is very elaborate, has tons of pieces. They buy like metal versions of the pieces and then paint them up.
So it's not a video game, it's like a board game.
Yeah, it's a board game.
Okay. He flew faster than the Baruch when confronted. I think you mean Barack. All right. We ready for the next clip? This will be Korra. All right. Mm-hmm. Here's the latest on Korra, everyone. Here we go.
Everything we said. Because she's the one who's feeding this false information and spreading it around. It all goes back to her. She's not innocent, and she knows she's not innocent. So for those of you guys sitting there trying to defend her, saying, oh, boo-hoo, Korra, she's so innocent, why is Leafy upset at her? It's because you guys don't know the context of what she's done to me and don't know the level of slander that she's done, the level of nifaq and fitna that she's caused, this one woman. She knows that she herself admits, she knows herself that she's not innocent in the situation at all. That's the understatement of the year. She knows she's guilty as charged. And that's why we're going to set the record straight.
So Korra, you sent a audio recording saying that I didn't. You cut it. Saying that you said get your husband, and there wasn't anything I said back to you. Let's hear what I say afterwards.
No one cares about you, so get the fuck out of my face. Keep it down, whatever you want. I don't fucking care. Are you done bitching and moaning? I'm done making you my bitch. Yeah, that's right. Get out of my face. Yeah, totally. Yeah, okay. SJ, what are you gonna do with your husband?
I'm waiting for you to give Zayd his $2,000 back. That's all I'm waiting on. That's it.
So the context there is apparently Korra took that as a clip to expose the other woman who's prepared most of these clips for this program, and just cut it after Korra saying, hey, go get your husband, and not the woman replying, hey, what about the $2,000 you stole from that guy?
Oh, huh. Korra, stealing money from somebody? You don't say.
So we have another recording that you guys should play.
Started exposing their. You only told me that they hopped on a call and started exposing their body counts. It's like, nigga.
Wait, what? He started exposing whose?
They started exposing their body accounts. They, meaning it was a call with Central. And they were exposing their body counts.
Oh, they tripping.
To believe most of the stuff that I've been hearing is true. The dating ended up being true. The nudes thing. What's the probability that this is a lie? It's like slim to none.
So, by the way, it was cut out because I had to literally cut out 4 to 5 names out of that recording.
So she took out the names. She did accidentally leave in half of Central Dawa there, so you heard him. But apparently it's a group call of a bunch of Da'is, and they're all bragging about how many women they've slept with.
Mm-hmm. And
Korra was exposing it, just like Maleek.
Interesting.
The nifaq here is a type of kufr that takes you out of Islam, and that's when what she did, and I've said this multiple times, is that when me and her used to speak on the regular, and she used to come ask me to teach her Islam because she doesn't know anything really. She doubts a lot of things in the Bible. when she and I used to speak on a normal basis, right? She literally told me while laughing, as if this is something that's funny or joking. I take Allah Jalla Jalaluhu as my witness, right? She said to me that she was a Maturidi in the background on Discord and whatnot, right? And she believed in the Maturidi ADS account of God, right? So divine simplicity, like absolute divine simplicity. And while believing that in the public, she was on the name of Islam because she knows that in the public sphere, you cannot speak as a Maturidi and then all the people that are Halafi, like community are not going to call you out and try to stop you from giving that type of belief to people. But she told me, "Uqsumu billah, I take Allah as my witness," like laughing about it with her other friend named Madara. She told me that believed in absolute divine simplicity. And this is a type of nifaq, right? Harboring their kufr Islam. That's something that takes you out of the fold of Islam.
So sorry about the poor quality there. That is the original, I guess.
No, I saw people in the chat. I saw not in our chat. I mean, in the chat of that thing complaining about the lagging and stuff like that when he's talking. So, yep.
Yeah,
but not on our that's not on our end, guys. That was on the original.
The gist there was that she is claiming one akida or creed in private, right? She's saying that she's a member of this particular group, but that group's not popular online. So online, she's affirming everything that Salafis would believe, even though she doesn't actually believe those things. And their big thing is that the creed that she allegedly actually holds to affirms divine simplicity, which is crazy because that's what Islam in theory should affirm, right? Because divine simplicity means God is not composed of parts. And they're like, but in our view, he has hands and faces.
Salafis do not like that.
So they're saying that it's kufr to believe in divine simplicity, and so her creed believes in divine simplicity, I guess. And as a result, they're saying that she's not a Muslim. But even worse than that, she's in public affirming a creed she doesn't actually believe in.
Oh, you don't say. I'm just thinking, like, how long can she continue without melting down if she's this fake?
The issue about, because she's the one that's spreading around the lie about you cheating and things of the sort, that would be a really I think that's an important thing to mention, because what she's accusing others of is what she committed, right? And so it's just her like projecting.
Huh.
So I think that needs to be good.
Lots of projecting going on.
Wait, bro, so she's a cheater now? You have evidence for that?
The whole
Actually, yes. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. But we don't. The thing is that, Doc, I don't even want to expose all of her sins because I'm not trying to mudsling at her. All I'm trying to do right now is just clear my name. But if you want the honest answer to your question, yeah, and I have evidence of that. And the person that she was before also came to us and told us his side of the story, and he thinks it's the same.
So that guy is like, are you accusing her of cheating? I'm like, well, we're not, but she was. Right? Just like the Mills situation there, and Maleek and his girlfriend cheating on him. Apparently, Korra was in a relationship with a guy and cheating on him. So.
Huh. Wow. This is messed up. These guys are all sharing pictures with each other and hooking up, and while they're hooking up, the girls they're hooking up with are contacting other guys and cheating and so on. And the guys, these are the dawah. This is the dawah community.
Okay, what's in her heart is between her and Allah. I can't see what's in her heart. I can see her actions and I can judge her off that. And her actions are not the actions of a Muslim. Point blank. Do you think the actions that I'm showing you now, of her slandering, lying, cheating, doing all these things multiple times, having the chance to repent? I don't know if you saw SJ's story. Did you see SJ's story? Doc, I'm talking to you, bro.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even play that yet. I didn't even play that yet. Wait, Doc, woman who wants to dox Muslims, who wants not only
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't agree
not
with
only
it.
Do you affirm Islam for her?
So I don't think that they actually played that clip, but I have seen it. She has doxed Muslims. She was in a Muslim woman group chat and got mad at someone, and at least in the legal definition, dox them, right? Sharing like photos of them and private conversations and stuff to try to intimidate them. I don't know for sure if she like gave their phone number or their address or something like that, but she definitely at least met the legal definition and possibly also like the common parlance of giving out someone's address too. I'm not sure about that part.
For them, go get close to her. All the people who are close to her, none of them think she's Muslim, bro. With all due respect to you. So you guys want to sit there? Look, you want to sit there in the comments defending her, saying, "Yeah, maybe she's a fasiqah, but she's repented and now she's the Virgin Mary." That's between you and her, bro. But I don't believe that.
So no one who's close to her believes she's a real Muslim. Interesting.
Oh, by the way, this is when she was LARPing. This is when she was LARPing, saying fuck all Salafis, especially where apparently she's saying the TikTok Salafis.
And now she's the hero of Salafis, at least the ones who think it's okay to have a woman out there debating.
We had this incident last year, 2 years ago, where Muslims were being doxxed. Now, unfortunately, I can't tell the full story. Unfortunately, I can't tell the full story because it's a little bit too deep. it goes too deep. It goes too deep, and the skeletons in people's closets are absolutely insane. The amount of people, I can't even cuss, bro. I'm trying not to. So much stuff about is insane. You think that I don't know something about you? I do, and it's probably because of Korra.
Dang, you hear that? So she's saying, "Hey, guess what? I know about all of you. Why? Because of Korra. Because she's a huge blabbermouth." This is massively dysfunctional, man.
You think that you don't know anything, or I don't know anything about you? I do. I do. Trust me. Unfortunately, because these people just talk. Now, have I gone around saying these things? No, I haven't. And I'm not going to slander you either. 2 years ago, Muslims were being doxxed. And again, that's a bigger story. But this person was in the background being a rat. Being an absolute rat, telling me about these conversations that are being had. Telling me that she's the reason that these people cannot be doxxed. Her friends, quote unquote friends, saying that she cares about these people. You care about us.
Sounds like Maleek.
Sounds exactly like Maleek. Yeah, two people who like to expose other people when they get annoyed at them. What could possibly go wrong with them having the team up right now?
Nah, you crazy, bro. You crazy. Nah, nigga. You gotta
publicly cooked. If I get publicly cooked on Friday, I'm switching up on all of them. And if Maleek doesn't drop their shit, I'll do it myself.
So you're gonna dox everybody yourself? If who doesn't do it, you're gonna do it for them? So if you don't go and run your mouth to somebody else, you're gonna get somebody else to do your bidding. You're gonna do it yourself.
So what was that? That was Korra saying, these guys are ticking me off, so I'm going to dox them all, share all their stuff. If Maleek doesn't do it, then I'm going to do it. Something like that?
Well, she said if I get cooked on Friday, so I think that she knew that there was going to be an expose on her on Friday or something. And her response was, if this happens, I'll dox everyone. And if or Maleek will do it. But if he doesn't do it, I'll do it. Right. So Maleek will get revenge. But if he doesn't do it for some reason, don't worry, I'll do it. You're getting exposed either way.
So you got an entire community. It's one big powder keg because they all have dirt on everyone else, and they just wait for someone to cross a line, and then they start doxing that person or sharing that person's info, and then that person shares what he or she knows about everyone else, and yeah, there's no way this is going to go horribly wrong and blow up in everyone's face.
This person says fuck Salafis and all of this stuff and gets all angry. Oh, I was angry. I was upset. I didn't know what I was talking about. These things aren't true, but it's a constant liar. It's a constant liar. Invokes Allah's curse upon you for things that you know are true. Sends pictures around and invokes Allah's curse around you. You know the truth. Stop lying.
Mm-hmm.
Stop lying. It's disgusting. I told you. I gave you nasiha. And I told you to stop giving halaf. Stop invoking Allah's curse because it's disgusting.
Well, not if you don't take it very seriously and you just use it
Mm-hmm.
like, as a kind of an insult or something like that. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the idea here, right, is that she's saying because of this lie that you told or whatever, right, that may Allah curse you, but everyone knows it's a true thing, but she's just doing it for show because she doesn't actually believe in Allah or care about anything. But that impresses Muslims, right, when you invoke Allah's name, and they're like, oh, this time they're telling the truth. I can believe them.
Wild stuff. All right, let's take 3 or 4 super chats, and then we'll jump into. Now we're gonna have Sam, and Sam, the biggest promoter now of Maleek and Korra. What could possibly go wrong with this love triangle? We have Islam has to be brought to an end, not Iran. Oh, okay, that was the previous. That was a fix of the previous one that I didn't understand. Islam has to be brought to an end, not Iran. Yeah, guys, it's the Iranian regime that sucks. Iran could be an awesome place. They have a really messed up, evil, corrupt, insane, deranged leaders. The people would do a much better job than their leaders. Hey, Eli, we got Eli here. Says love you both, and just wanted to pop in and spread the truth. I trained my cat not to touch my books, and now it won't walk on Harry Potter. This is the proof. God bless you guys. I'll watch this later. Yeah, that would be the proof that Harry Potter is the eternal speech of Allah. In credit to them, the Dawah deviates. Deviants are consistent in their behavior. They are pretty consistent in being terrible, awful people. Wondering if you guys watched Sig, Jerome, and Korra debate. The frying was bad. Haven't seen that yet, but no, I know Sig from. He goes by Jerome now, but I knew him from when I was over in the UK. Awesome young guy. One of the guys I was waiting for. As far as years ago, when it was horribly lonely, I was telling people, I was saying, yep, guys, a new generation's going to come along at some point. A new generation's going to come along, and they're going to do it better than we did, because we had to kind of figure out, like, basic responses to stuff back in the day. We got confronted with the Muslim arguments, and we had to start responding and figure out how to get the information out there. And then you had these all these difficulties, right? Like, Zakir Naik could talk to 20,000 people and just fill their heads with complete lies. How do you get the message across to those 20,000 people to let them know that they've been lied to? How do you even do that? And then, fortunately, we got social media. We're able to start getting the word out there. But I was telling people for years that, the next generation is going to come along. They don't have to start from scratch like we did. There are, the groundwork's already been laid, and they'll be able to continue on in building. And I said, and they'll do it better than us. And now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing it with a lot of young guys crushing the Dawah. But no, I'll be checking that out. I might just ask Sig if he wants to come on and discuss it. That'd be cool. Islam basically functions like organized crime. Nobody trusts the others. They keep dirt on each other, and they'll take the first chance they get to stab you in the back. Still, they say brotherhood. Yeah, I know they do that. No merta. Yep, that's Dawah in a nutshell, guys. It's horribly dysfunctional. Like, guys, how can this last? They've all got dirt on each other. They're all losing their minds. They're all in panic mode. And when people are in panic mode, they start making stupid decisions. There is no way this goes well for Dawah. But they've got their helpers. They got some orthobros. They got some orthobros helping them out. And they've got Sam Shamoon.
Yep.
They've got Sam Shamoon helping them. All right, Thaddeus. So What do we got right here that I'm about to click on?
All right, so we got a new video that I just released right before this. Released like 15 minutes before we went live. In theory, to correspond with us going, or the original scheduled start. So in theory, to correspond with us going live, but it didn't work out that way. But Sam has adopted some very interesting views on Korra in the recent days, talking about how Christians should just leave her alone. They shouldn't bother her. They shouldn't, be going after her. And if they do, it's probably because they're sick and deranged. And parroting some lines that Maleek has given. And I've tied in some clips that I just discovered now, but apparently I was watching all along, because numerous times in these videos that I was reviewing, Sam would be like, I know you're watching Fagdius. And I'm like, well, I guess I am technically watching now. They're 2 months old or whatever. Anyway, tying in a bunch of clips of it, the relationship between Sam and Maleek developing over time to get us to where we are now, that Sam is doing Maleek's bidding and promoting Korra and trying to get her on shows and stuff. So very interesting times.
Yeah, I have to say, Sam, Maleek, and Korra, those 3 were made for each other. Absolutely. They deserve each other, and they deserve everything that they get when they inevitably melt down and try to destroy each other. But yeah, I just added, so we're going to watch Thaddeus's new video here, guys, because it's on this topic and on Sam being the great helpmeet of the Dawa now. And anyway, I just added Thaddeus's video to the description box, so you can share that later. Here we go.
It's no secret that Sam Shamoon is one of the vilest people on the planet, who will curse out nearly any Christian for nearly any reason.
What's wrong with saying Jesus is Allah?
Why don't you leave? You got 5 seconds before I curse you out. Leave. Get out of here.
What did I say wrong?
Get out of here. Don't let me cuss you out. I'm going to get Subdeacon Daniel to lay hands on you. Leave now.
But it turns out even...
Hey, Thaddeus, K. Marie says, Sam is only doing that to attack D. Wood. What do you think are the odds of that?
Yeah, probably about 100%.
100%, guys. I backed it up a little bit.
Yeah, so this clip here, right, it seems bad enough, right? Someone calls in and they ask a question, but it's literally the topic of the stream. His topic is it okay to call God Allah? Someone calls in and says, so what would be wrong with calling Jesus Allah? And Sam's like, get out of here before I block you and curse you out. When it's literally the topic of the stream and it's a call-in show. So
fun stuff.
Don't let me cuss you out. I'm going to get Subdeacon Daniel to lay hands on you. Leave now.
But it turns out even he can occasionally have a moment of clarity and realize the problem with his behavior.
Do you know the more you attack, the more you harass, the more you demonize, the more you're going to make her a child of hell? Because she's going to feel justified in hating Christianity.
You know what, Sam? For once, you're right. The more you attack,
you filthy dog,
the more you harass.
Well, the Bible's telling you you're stupid.
The more you demonize,
respond and laugh like a fat, demonic pig.
The more you're going to make children of hell.
You forgot to mention that your mother is running a Shia brothel because you're a bastard, son of Satan.
So what's the problem? For some reason, Sam only has this realization when the attacks are directed at a Muslim apologist.
The more you attack Korra, the more you harass Korra, the more you demonize Korra.
Let's see if we can figure out why. Sam Shamoon hates David Wood.
David Wood is useless. He's no good.
I mean, he really hates him.
Does David Wood suck? Absolutely. Absolutely he sucks.
Really, really hates him.
Well, because I know David Wood is your gay lover. David Wood's is that dog the rapist manifesting again? Because he's got nothing better to do? All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We got the rapist manifesting as we're talking about Christ.
Or at least he does right now.
The crazy part of that clip
if David were to pick up...
Yeah, it's like incoherent. What's up?
That was directed at some random person in the chat. It wasn't like you weren't the topic or anything. Like someone annoyed him in chat and he said, "Oh, look, David Wood is in the chat and he's manifesting." And then he's like, "The rapist is manifesting." How ironic. The rapist is manifesting as Sam is manifesting.
Hey, it'll be funny if I become the new go-to insult more than you're she a whore mother, blah blah. Oh, here we go.
Or at least he does right now. You see, if David were to pick up the phone and say, "Sam, let's make a video together," Sam would drop everything and bow down in praise about how great David is.
Yes,
David Wood is brilliant. He's a genius. He is. I know him personally. He thinks on such a high level that he should not be debating these peons, because his intellect, his understanding of logic, philosophy is very high.
The highlight of Sam's life wasn't his wedding day or the birth of his daughter. It was Islamicize Me with David. He desperately longs to once again be Halal Hogan, and so claims the name on every live stream. Sadly, though, he's just Halal Hog these days.
Hey, that's very rude.
A sad excuse of a man trying desperately to hang on to the distant past when he was still relevant.
Hey, you know what's crazy? People liked his Halal Hogan character so much. I had a special thawb made for him with Hulk Hogan's colors, the yellow, the red and the yellow and stuff like that with the Hulkamaniac. Actually had one custom made for him, but he'll never get it because he turned out to be a dirtbag. I should make a video of me burning that thing. Had him a professionally made Halal Hogan thawb with the headgear and all that stuff.
In his desperation, Sam turned to the Dawa clown, Doxer Maleek. In Maleek, Sam finally found a peer, a friend even, someone whose behavior he could completely understand. One day, while reminiscing over their mutual love for doxing,
Here's his information. @gmail.com. Shipping address. Here's his email. Here's his information.
the soulmates came up with a plan.
Now, I spoke to Sam last night for, a good 40 minutes, and he's going to do it for me.
Maleek would get rid of all those pests.
Can you imagine that? Sam talking to Maleek for 40 minutes.
40 minutes? I can't imagine myself talking to anyone except my wife or something for 40 minutes. Right? On a phone? I mean, especially if Sam's laying there. Yeah, no, come on, no, you're awesome. No, you're great. Oh, I know I'm great too. Yeah, so how are we going to deal with David and Thaddeus? What are we going to do? Come on, let's come up with a plan, man. Oh my goodness, Sam, and what's crazy is Maleek's got that record. They probably both have that conversation recorded. Come on, release the discussion, man. We want to hear it. We want to hear the discussion. We know you guys are recording it, both of you, because that's how you both are.
He's going to do it for me.
Maleek would get rid of all those pesky Christians by doxing them, and Sam would rise to the top as the last man standing.
Maleek is praying and begging I debate Libyano. He told me, and he said it, you're the man. We all know you're the man. You're the Zakir Naik of apologetics.
Unfortunately, the little plan didn't work, as other Christians aren't cowards like Sam. While licking each other's tears about their latest of 2,357,000 life failures, a new plan was formed. Put forth Korra as the champion of Dawa to finally take down Big Bad Avery. Now Korra is a pleasant lady with the best of speech.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're confused. You're lost in the sauce. There's something going on in the head. Take another puff to helio, okay? 30-second timeout. You didn't respond to shit that I said. You responded to absolutely fucking nothing.
And more.
What the heck? Korra, you kissed a black stone with that mouth?
And so she's on Discord there, so she's not limited by TikTok's pretty aggressive speech policies. And so she could say whatever she wants. So she does.
Can you imagine this? These guys talk like this. These Dawa clowns talk like this, and then they go on the Hajj, and then we know what goes on, that they all do this hookup on the Hajj, like where so-and-so will marry so-and-so for the duration of the Hajj, and then the Dawa guy pays for the Dawa girl, pays for her Hajj trip in exchange for her being his wife for a week and so on. Anyway, they do all this stuff, and then they talk like this, and then they climb over each other to kiss that black stone. With these mouths.
I said. You responded to absolutely fucking nothing.
And more importantly, she is young, easily groomed, molded, into the image of her handlers.
Why do you, for the life of me, want to demonize a 21-year-old girl, Korra?
For the record, she's actually 19. But of course, Sam would get the age wrong, since Maleek tries to claim she's older to cover up the inappropriate contact he's been engaged in. Let's forgive Sam for that error. We wouldn't want to think he doesn't know his own daughter's age, after all.
Leave her be, man. Maybe I'm sensitive because I have 2 daughters. One is 16, and she reminds me of my daughter, meaning her age, she's young.
Please don't insult your actual daughters like that.
He caught himself. She reminds me of my daughter. Because she's young. Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Korra reminding me of my daughter. I don't have a daughter, but I wouldn't want Korra reminding. Like, I wouldn't want one of the Dawa guys reminding me of one of my sons. It's creepy.
Maybe I'm sensitive because I have 2 daughters. One is 16, and she reminds me of my daughter, meaning her age, she's young.
Please don't insult your actual daughters like that, Sam. From what I've seen, they are nothing like Korra, but rather godly young ladies being raised right. By their mother, the woman you call a whore. Actually, I think you prefer Korra. After all, the worst insult in your mind is to call someone's mother a whore.
Your mother and your Shia neighbor were making love behind your father's back, and then he invited his Shia uncle and aunt to join in. And so your mother now has a shrine in Iran next to the Ayatollah, because she's known as the queen of Shia whores. And so you and the Muslims have more in common than you think.
Anyway, let's get back to Sam's
I usually just zoom in on Sam, but I left that up because he's actually responding to the comment on the screen. Does Sam still think we and the Muslims worship the same God? So this is when that was a super hot topic. Lots of people were talking about whether it's okay to call it the same God. And his response was, well, your mother is having sex with Shia, so you got a lot in common with the Muslims.
Yep, that sounds like Sam.
Have more in common than you think.
Anyway, let's get back to Sam's new heroine.
Leave her be. She'll wake up. She's young. She's caught in the moment. What do you guys not get?
So if someone is young, we should not criticize them and give them a chance.
I see where this is going. Sam's rule here. If someone's young, you got to cut them some slack. Don't respond to them the way you would if you were angry at an adult. You're talking about a kid, and he's talking about someone who's 19 or 21 or 22 or who knows. Yep, I know where this is going, so I backed it up a little.
What do you guys not get?
So if someone is young, we should not criticize them and give them a chance to grow. I wonder if the same applies to a 15-year-old.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a boy.
Oh, you're a young boy, dude. How old are you?
15.
If your mother gives me her tit and I suck it 5 times, then I'm her son by Rida, and I can live with you and be your foster brother. You okay with that?
Well,
okay, yeah.
if we think about it.
Yeah, we think about it a lot, yes. I'm thinking about it. How the woman's tit, her nipple, is going to make me her child. It's going to only make me horny and want to have sex with her. If I say a woman's titties sticked out, you think I'm going to say, oh, yeah, I consider her my mother now. Mommy, can I get more of your tit? Come on. Be serious, dude.
Be serious.
You see, you're laughing. You get it. A grown man sees a woman who's not his mother, give her a tit. Come here. You see my big tits? Look how big my tit is. Suck on it.
Again, guys, this is Sam talking to a 15-year-old. Or lots of people said when they heard this kid, they said they think he's lying about being 15. They say he sounds more like a 12-year-old. But just going with what he said 15. This is Sam talking to the kid about sucking his mother's breasts.
And he could have brought up any argument. This is actually the first argument he brings.
This is
about
go-to argument if he's talking to a 15-year-old kid. But remember, you can't criticize a Muslim debater who's putting herself out there. Can't do it because she's only 19 or 21 or 22 or whatever. But 15-year-old, a different story.
Yes, please.
What about a 7-year-old?
He wants to do jihad at 7?
Wait.
Jihad fi sabilillah, Allahu Akbar! All right, anyway.
My little brother was screaming.
No, he was screaming because he wanted to do jihad fi sabilillah. Does he play with dolls?
No.
Are you sure? Because he's young. He can play with dolls. See, he just said, fuck me. That's what your parents taught him? Did you hear?
Guys, this was a 7-year-old. So he's talking to a 15-year-old or a 12-year-old. But he's still, let's assume 15. He's talking to a 15-year-old. The 15-year-old has his 7-year-old brother with him. And the 15-year-old's talking to Sam. The 7-year-old is listening, but he occasionally interjects. And after Sam runs his mouth, the kid yells, F you. The kid yells, F you. So this is Sam addressing a 7-year-old. Remember, this is the guy who, you got to cut Korra some slack. What? She's behaving horrible. What? Why are you going to criticize that? Come on, she's young. Don't embarrass her. Come on, give her time. Give her time. This is Sam talking to a 7-year-old.
All right, anyway.
My little brother was screaming.
No, he was screaming because he wanted to do jihad fi sabilillah. Does he play with dolls?
No.
Are you sure? Because he's young. He can play with dolls. See, he just said, fuck me. That's what your parents taught him? Did you hear the kid say, fuck me? Is he ready to fuck little girls like your prophet did? Who taught him to say, fuck you? Who taught your brother to say, fuck you, man? That's what your dad did to your mommy when he did muta? Muta.
Let's keep it appropriate.
Why did he say? Who taught him to speak like this? Talk to me, man. Your brother said fuck you. Is that he learning from Aisha and Muhammad when Muhammad fucked Aisha?
No, it's from his Christian friends.
No, it's actually from your mother who did muta with the Shia.
So
the kid is actually legitimately funny. Everyone catch that? Sam's like, as he's cursing the kid out, he goes, "Who taught him to talk like that?" He goes, his Christian friends. He wanted to blame Christians for his brother his 7-year-old brother talking like that.
I like it when he's like, "Let's keep this appropriate," right? Like he's trying to tell Sam.
As a 15-year-old. Telling Sam, come on, let's keep this appropriate. Yes, and they banged your mother. Yes, your 7-year-old. If he bang little kids like your prophet. Him talking to a 7-year-old.
No, it's actually from your mother who did muta with the Shia.
So I guess youth has nothing to do with it after all. It's perfectly fine to curse out a 7-year-old, as long as they aren't your BFF's love interest. And Sam would never offend Maleek. He is too useful.
I'll have Maleek dox you and the Shia find their way to your mother. And I will have the Muslims find you and I'll have Maleek dox you, you bastard, racist pig.
So it's obvious what's really going on here.
It's all about Maleek.
But I must admit, the depth of the loyalty to Maleek is impressive. Sam is now straight up promoting Korra.
I really believe God will convict her and bring her to faith. She'll end up becoming Christian later. So why are you guys freaking out and panicking? Oh, Korra! Yeah, all right. Hitachi and Korra are the female Muslim debaters. And I'm trying my best to be faithful to the people that I think are worth it.
And getting all offended
that
when people make a joke about her.
That is not out of context. That is at the end of his discussion of Korra. He says, I'm trying to be loyal to people who deserve my loyalty.
Yeah.
And he does cover it by starting to talk about Christians. Well, he says, like, this Christian, I can't be loyal to them, and this Christian, I can't be loyal to them. But it's clear that he's probably talking about Maleek. Nominally talking about Korra, but probably really talking about Maleek, saying, he's worthy of being loyal to.
Are worth it.
And getting all offended when people make a joke about her.
He was talking in a manner of this 21-year-old, like, oh, when I look at her, I feel seduced.
She's not hidden because her voice is being exposed to the men, tickling their ears and seducing them.
I listened to Korra several times, only maybe twice or 3 times or so, and I felt very seduced.
Is this what adulterous pig?
Do you hear this, guys? Like, does anyone, when AP or Avery say, "Oh yes, tempting us with her voice," is there anyone who thinks they're speaking seriously, or does literally everyone know they're making fun of the hardliners who say you can't even hear a woman's voice because it will tempt them in, and they're making fun of that?
Mm-hmm.
And then Sam's enraged. She's enraged. How dare they talk like this and make fun of the Muslim scholars who say this? How dare they?
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's telling literal kids that their mother is a Shia whore, but that's fine. But making a joke about being turned on by Korra is not appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Only maybe twice or three times or so, and I felt very seduced.
Is this what adulterous pig, a fat cow, a rat, a Zionist shield pig? This is how he talks about it.
You just call AP fat? AP at his absolute fattest is the size of one of Sam's legs, man.
20-year-old, and he complains about Muhammad's marriage to a 9-year-old.
But wait, I think I've heard
check
those
that out,
words.
right?
What the heck was that?
How dare he say that Korra is seducing him, and then go on and talk about Muhammad and Aisha? He has no right to talk about them.
Yeah, so in Sam's mind, making fun of the Muslim scholars who complain about a woman even speaking. Guys, keep in mind, they made this the law in Afghanistan. A woman's voice can't even be heard by other people and so on. So this is like a serious issue, and it deserves to be mocked. And Korra and Itachi, they're catching it from all kinds of directions. But a lot of Muslims are complaining, no, you cannot even let your voice be heard on like social media or something like that. And so these guys make fun of it. She's whatever, 19, 21, 22, whatever. But AP jokes about that, and Sam says, how dare you talk about that and then complain about a 54-year-old man having sex with a prepubescent 9-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm. As if they're
the
same.
Guys, Sam does not believe the things he says. Right? Like, he doesn't believe, oh, you can't criticize a 19-year-old. You just have to let 19-year-olds slide on everything they say or do. He doesn't believe that. You saw how he acted towards a 15-year-old and towards a 7-year-old. You saw it. He doesn't actually believe everything is just a weapon for him. Hey, I'm mad at you. I will use anything against you, no matter how insane. And so what did he use against AP here? Oh, you're making fun of the guys who say you can't listen, you can't hear a woman's voice lest it arouse you. How dare you say this about a 19 or 21 or 22-year-old woman and then go on and actually criticize and condemn a 54-year-old man having sex with a prepubescent 9-year-old? Does he actually believe that? No, it's AP. He's mad at AP. And any weapon is therefore good enough to use on AP. That's Sam's methodology.
Before?
The other day, AP, apostate prophet, said that he feels seduced by Korra and was saying actual things about her. And Logic and IP were laughing.
And that's not all. Sam is even trying to use his imagined influence to get Korra on the PBD podcast.
Vincent O'Shawn and Patrick David, they are on my friends list on Facebook. Guess what I did? You ready? I said, hey, why don't you tell Patrick David to bring on ladies to debate? Now, the hottest topic, the hottest ticket right now is the Christian and Muslim women debating. Lady Logic, all those other Christian sisters, Bella, and Korra, the taming.
Will it work? Probably not, but I do find the timing hilarious. Patrick Bet-David was just caught out for promoting Ponzi schemes, so of course, Sam is compelled to promote his show.
Because this is what God does slowly but surely. He hands people over to punish them, discipline them, humiliate them until he shuts them down. And it's going to happen soon. Just watch.
Now, to be clear, Sam's theology is grotesque and unbiblical. But isn't it ironic how Sam's prophecies of destruction only ever fall back on himself?
And some of them are so gross and wicked and scum, like Thaddeus, this scum, son of Satan. God will deal with him, and I pray I will see it with my eyes in Jesus' name. And now, Thaddeus, you son of Satan, stick this in your pipe and smoke it, you son of Satan. The Lord's going to do to you worse, you slandering dog of Satan. Wait in time, brother. God in time, he's patient. And I wait on the Lord. Guys, it's over for this man because he said that he's going to spend his life trying to destroy my ministry. If God gets sick of me, he won't protect me and hand me over. I need your prayers because I'm afraid for myself.
God doesn't work like that,
Catch that.
but Sam's psychology does. And his continued running from debates and cozying up with Muslims just proves his guilt. Stop running, little scam, and let's debate. Here's the challenge, in case you forgot.
I don't see a
Click the link, and let's set a date.
But did you catch that? So he's saying, like, God will embarrass you. He'll call you out. He'll ruin your career if you disobey him. I'm terrified that God is going to call me out. Please pray that he doesn't do this. Very interesting stuff.
Yep. Sam, dude, look at your life, man. Every friend you ever had, every real friend you've ever had. I'm not talking about the yes men that you consider your friends, because if you ever criticize any of his behavior, anything, he regards you as a mortal enemy and wants to destroy you. But Sam, look at your life, man. Look at everyone who was connected to you 10 years ago. Not one of them wants anything to do with you, dude. Why? In your mind, it's all them. Everyone else in the world is wrong. You're not the problem, right? Come on. What is this?
There was a great comment when you said that he doesn't have any friends. Someone said PayPal. Because last time we saw him pray for PayPal, pray for PayPal, pray for PayPal.
Gotta love PayPal. Hi, guys. Apparently, Allah is material. Yeah. I mean, guys, if you didn't catch Avery's debate with Ali Dawa, he was trying to get Ali Dawa to say, look, is Allah spirit or is he physical? Ali Dawa would not say. He wouldn't say. Because either way you get in trouble with the Muslim sources. And so we don't know. We can't say. It was pretty crazy.
But we have the clearest doctrine of God, and you should leave Christianity because
you're for a clear doctrine of God. He's like, what is Allah? Allah is different from everything else. Okay, how? What is he? He's one. One what? One what? He's not. You can't say spirit. You can't say material. What is he? And they can't even say. They can't tell us anything about Allah, and they say believe in him. My cat walks all over the Bible and not the Quran. To be fair, my Quran is on fire in the backyard. That's a good point. Sam really knows David Wood. Oh, yeah, when he's talking about how brilliant I am, he knows it. He knows it. He knows he done messed up. Maybe Sam Shamoon was a Muslim apologist the whole time and we didn't notice. That makes complete sense. Yep, he could have been paid. Find yourself. Hey, look at this.
Hey, real quick on that previous one. That was from February. I did put up on screen, but in case people missed it, that was from February of this year. So after David made the rape,
after we fought, after we had our,
yep. And it's because Maleek was coming after you, and he's like, "Ooh, I can get back in David's friend group if I protect him from Maleek."
He tried. He because I blocked him from everything, but he tried messaging my wife. Hey, yeah, just so you know, I got your back. I'm going to help you. And then wasn't interested at all. Do not want Sam's help under any circumstances. And what did he do? Oh, fine. I'll side with Maleek and help him. What a dirtbag, man. Hey, look at this. This is a good one. Find yourself a wife who looks at you like Thaddeus looks at himself in his own video. Sam said you two never did the skit where you were going to make his hairless head into the black stone. He was looking for all those kisses. Well, I wasn't going to kiss him. D Wood, your son looks dumber than you when he eats paper. When did he do that? Live stream? I guess we were live. I don't remember. I don't think I was paying attention to how he looks eating paper. Man, I didn't even know you were live. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Oh, we're having an awesome day. Off topic, I just saw Avery's debate. My thought, if Jesus was a Muslim because he submitted to God, then Muhammad wasn't a Muslim. Am I wrong? Oh, because Muhammad didn't really submit to God? Yeah, they have all sorts of problems. Again, I mean, I can list like 5 or 6 logical fallacies that are all part of claiming when they try to defend that Jesus was a Muslim. It's just fallacy after fallacy after fallacy, and it's really, really stupid. But yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. And it's really cool that Avery keeps going around and like cooking all these guys on this topic. Why? Because if people learn the arguments, learn how to respond to that, every Dawah booth has a sign, Jesus was a Muslim, Jesus was a Muslim. If you know how to actually respond to that and can go up, then basically every Dawah booth's in trouble. Every Dawah booth's in trouble. Because once Christians learn how to expose the stupidity of that claim, then they can just roll right up there, and Dawah's cooked. Dawah's cooked, guys. So yeah, so you got one. Everyone needs to learn the Islamic dilemma, and everyone needs to learn to respond to that, because they always put that up on their Dawah booths. Sam Shamoon asking the kid who taught you to talk like that reminds me of the old commercial where the kid screams at his dad, "You! I learned it from watching you." Yeah, I remember that. I remember that exact commercial. You remember that, Thaddeus?
Yeah, that's a good one.
His dad finds some drug paraphernalia, and his dad starts, "Where did you get this? Where did you get this? Answer me! Who taught you how to do this stuff?" And he goes, "You! I learned it from watching you." And then it said, "Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs."
Mm-hmm.
Not true. I don't use drugs. Allah's shin seduced me, the skank. D Wood, where's Deborah? I miss her. Release her, lol. All right, so we got one more. We got one more clip. We got one more clip to go through, and this is the drama everyone's been waiting for. And guys, there's more. There's more, because we've had Libyano now responding to Maleek and flipping out on Maleek and stuff. But so this is just, as far as I know, this is just Maleek going after Libyano, right?
So we do have some other clips, but the main theme is him going after Libyano. We have some clips of Maleek talking about his genius plans and stuff like that as well. This is the general Maleek update, but the main focus is on Libyano.
All right, guys, and the reason I say more, because now Libyano's been responding here and there, and these guys, of course, have all kinds of dirt on each other, so no way this ends well for them. But 100% chance it works out well for us.
Guys, stop mentioning that one name in my live. Y'all, we're not talking about that.
Libyano.
You guys are
it's actually
part
Muslim
of the
Lantern.
Muslim Lantern.
The first part is about the Muslim Lantern's video on.
I get it. Okay,
Yes.
so this is setting off the drama because, yeah, guys, so Muslim Lantern complained about Korra and Itachi doing Dawah. And guess what? That's basically all Maleek has as far as a future meal ticket, is if he can get them to become popular, and he's like their Dawah pimp.
Guys, stop mentioning that one name in my live. Y'all, we're not talking about that. You guys are actually part of the problem. You guys are part of the problem, brother. You guys are part of the problem, you little fitness starters. You want clips out. You want problems.
So we can't see the chat, but it's like, are you going to respond to Muslim Lantern? What about Muslim Lantern? And they want to get him talking trash about Muslim Lantern so they can run to Muslim Lantern. And yeah, these guys do like drama, and we like the drama that they produce because they love drama so much.
But also, he really should respond, right? Because he is promoting Korra. He really should.
Yeah, you're going to stand up for Korra, man? You're going to stand up for Korra and Itachi? You're just going to let this guy talk trash about your girls like that, man? Come on, Maleek. Are you even a real man at this point? Respond. Attack in all directions.
Mm-hmm. So the first live stream from which that clip and these next several come from, he went live just to ask his audience who else should interview Korra. And so like people are giving suggestions or whatever. And I cut out a couple of them that are funny.
So who should interview Korra?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Muslim Lantern. Guys, are you guys trying to get us like an episode or something? Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to poop? Are you guys asking me to poop on Muslim Lantern? Is that what you want me to do? You want me to reopen this live with a Muslim Lantern background? So we can have 400 people in here? Like, what do you guys want me to do? Stop yapping.
That all works.
And trying to cause trouble. Why doesn't he take his own advice, Mango? How about that? Take his own advice. I got clips on clips of him trying to get gotchas on people.
But see,
Don't be
here's
doing
now he's
that.
going to explain why.
I got
he
What's that?
Now he's going to explain why he can't go after Muslim Lantern right now.
That would either be Muslim Lantern has some dirt, but I'm not sure about that. But other people who like Muslim Lantern have some dirt. But also, he's kind of fighting too many people at once right now. Or someone more powerful is telling him to keep his mouth shut about that. I don't know. Let's see.
Don't be doing that. I got obligations now, brother. I can't. This ain't the old days, Henny. I can't just jump into beef anymore. I gotta think before I do it.
Good luck.
So now someone
suggests PBD's looking for people.
Now someone suggests, and here's another suggestion for Korra interviews, because that's actually the main theme of the show. So it comes up periodically.
So people are suggesting PBD, and I guess Sam's the errand boy for that one. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. You're going to see some very interesting development. This is going to come up a couple times.
Huh. Hey, yeah, we should get Korra on there with Lady Logic. I wonder if we know anyone who can hook us up.
Hey, PBD's looking for people too. The PBD podcast. Korra and Natachi could do that. Oh, I just got the best idea ever.
I wonder what that idea was.
Sam, I got a good idea. Can you help us out here?
No, I'm talking. No, I never DOX any of them. Anything. That's why I'm trying to figure out what your definition of DOXing is. Are you saying because I put pictures of them that were on their Facebooks and stuff that's DOXing?
Bro, I was just going with the narrative, dude. You guys.
Who's he saying he didn't dox?
Any of us.
What? He put our home addresses, phone numbers, all that stuff all over there. Yeah. No, I didn't do it. What a liar, man. What a compulsive, chronic liar.
I'm not sure if the caller was a Christian or Muslim, I forget. But either way, they're calling him out on doxing. And he's like, I didn't dox anyone.
Yeah, he said all he did was post some pictures from Facebook. Really? Posting home addresses, posting pictures of inside. He looked up from when places were sold and stuff, looked up pictures from inside the place, said, this is where this person does live streams from. This is where this person does that. This is where this person blasphemes, all that, trying to get them killed. What a coward, lying coward. Can't acknowledge even what he does. What a coward.
Talking about doxing, I would just put that there.
So you admit that I didn't.
Brain dead follower. That's all you are.
Yeah. So Sword. So you admit that I didn't DOX anybody.
You probably did, man. I mean, I'm
How?
pretty sure
What did I DOX? Can you tell me why I DOX'd?
What, like David Wood, right? Didn't you dox him?
No, I'm not talking about David Wood. I'm talking about God Logic. In your video, it says the guy who DOX God Logic. So the only things I've ever put up of Logic is his face, his pictures of him and his girl and his brother that was on the internet on his own Facebook. So what's the DOXing part exactly? I don't get it.
Except that's not all you put up of God Logic, and that would be doxing. So he first tries to say they never doxed anyone, and then the guy like calls him out and is like, "Didn't you dox David Wood?" He's like, "No, I wasn't talking about him. Him I did, but not God Logic." And your video says that this is the guy who doxed God Logic. So that was the context. The guy called in and he's like, hey, I know you did a video against me saying I doxed people. So Maleek actually brought it up, not the other guy.
If I can play you a video right now that proves that the other day, AP, Apostate Prophet, said that he feels seduced by Korra and was saying actual things about her, and Logic and IP were laughing, would you condemn them for that? If I can show you evidence.
Him saying that he get seduced by who? By Korra?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Was he joking when he said?
He was absolute. Look, notice anyone could that would be joking, right? So guys, you have the Muslim scholars and even some Dawah guys like Muslim Lantern and stuff like that saying, hey, women can't be doing Dawah. And some of the reasons that some of the scholars give is even a woman's voice can be tempting a guy and seducing a guy. And therefore, she can't be on social media talking. She can talk behind the scenes to other women, but you can't be out there talking. And AP makes fun of this. And then since Maleek is just such a pathetic dork and Sam does the exact same thing, they latch onto this. Oh my goodness, he's talking. Oh my goodness, how dare he? And then he uses this. What a slimy little lying coward. It's pathetic.
Yeah, because you know the dude right here, just always joking,
Smart.
And so it actually went on a little bit. It comes up several times. Maleek brings it back up to other people and stuff. And he keeps insisting there's no context, that AP just said it for no reason out of the middle of nowhere. Even in the little bit you saw my video, you could clearly see he was responding to a conversation that they were already having about how ridiculous it was. Mm-hmm. All right, because God Logic raised it, and then, but so I don't know if Maleek gave the argument to Sam or Sam gave the argument to Maleek, but either way, they're both using the same argument that AP
they're
is
probably in one of their 40-minute calls with each other. Hey, how are we going to get AP? Oh, I know, Sam. Hey, remember when he said that? Oh, that's a good point. I'll do it on my channel, and you do it over on TikTok. Okay, we'll really get AP on this one. AP's going to be destroyed.
Yep,
losers,
and
man.
Sam didn't explicitly say there was no context the way that Maleek does, but he implied there was no context, right? He implied that, or either that, or it's always wrong in any context. It's one or the other, right? So, kind of the same argument.
I'm sorry, you Muslims say
No, don't
disgusting things about women.
Get out of here. Where's my miswak? Where is my miswak? Don't ever come on my live yapping like that. In your life.
Guys, if you don't understand what's going on there, you have Surah 4, verse 34, which says that men can beat their wives into submission. And then you have the commentators who try to water this down and say, oh, yeah, it just means tap her with a toothbrush, hit her with a toothbrush, which is a muswak. And so that's all it's talking about. So she mouths off to him, so he jokes, hey, where's my muswak? I want to beat her with it.
Yapping like that. In your life. I'm not these other guys, bro. I'll literally give you miswak treatment all day. Yanabook. Get down. Unhinged. You're unhinged as it gets. You're unhinged as it gets.
This, by the way, guys, this is him saying he can just beat any random Muslim woman.
You're not coming back up here. You don't scream at me. What the heck? If you did that in front of me, bro, the miswak would have been up in your tonsils.
So now we're on to the next day's live stream. PBD comes up again.
There's a lot on the way, though, guys. You might see Korra on PBD podcast coming soon, too.
Thanks to Sam.
Just got that back today. So Patrick Big David, Korra collab might be on the way. As for Muslim Lantern, I'm gonna be honest with you. His opinion on women not giving dawah has been rejected.
Based on
he licks Daniel Hakikichu's poo-poo, and we don't care. He needs to go focus on that.
What the heck?
Well, he can't come up with any argument. So he's like, we reject his argument because
it doesn't respond to anything. Keep in mind, Muslim Lantern laid out a carefully you can agree with it or disagree with it, but he laid out a number of arguments for why these women should not be giving dawah, and Maleek's response is he looks Daniel Kikachu's poo poo. Yep, Maleek understands his fan base, bunch of 12-year-old morons.
I will continue to absolutely decimate your whole group of people, and you guys can't do a damn thing about it. I'm a one-man team, and I've taken down your whole group. You got Chris Claus crying about me still to this day, and I still didn't put his cheese factory out because I don't want him to get fired, so he has to come on this app.
He's a one-man. He's a one-man band in his own right. Maleek jams to the broad daylight. Ah, boy.
And we'll see how long Sam's going to be around Logic. But remember, guys, I want to see, remember, because this is going to be coming out soon. I'm giving y'all the early sneak peek. I want to see how Christians are going to get by this one. This absolute filth.
I listened to Korra several times, only maybe twice or three times or so, and I felt very seduced.
Hey, Logic, tell me to my face, laugh to my face, Logic, that you feel seduced by Korra.
Yeah, we think making fun of your scholars is funny. Guess what? Maleek, you have to agree with us making fun of those guys because you just said you reject what those guys say. You just said we listen to it, we reject it. Okay, so you believe those guys are wrong and they're idiots, right? What problem do you have with making fun of those guys? That's what he was doing. Oh, yes, do that to my face. Make fun of the scholars that I reject to my face. What an idiot, man. And what the heck is Maleek going to do? Yeah, say it to my face so I can drive 50 miles down the road and run and then talk trash on TikTok like a little baby.
That filthy girl, Ellie, or whatever her name was ripping Qurans. Christina never ripped Qurans, so I never had to get busy on her in that direction.
Really?
But this other girl was ripping Qurans. I don't care. Once you rip a Quran, you're dead to me. You don't exist.
You don't exist. You've been talking about her nonstop. and threatened to grape her and all this stuff. By the way, Maleek, you might want to check out our Quran Demolition Ranch Volume 2 because that's about to drop and all this stuff is in there.
Okay, so
including your grape threats to her.
All the people that rip Qurans, you're dead. You can't even come out in public and actually like get away. Like there's no way if I've seen you rip a Quran that in real life I will deal with you in any type of way. All I'm gonna do is deal with you in a different type of way.
What are you gonna do, Maleek? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, buddy?
I wish them luck. David thought he was in for a slam dunk. He got a nice surprise. Logic is the next one in for a nice surprise. Once he gets shown to be a liar. By the way, guys, Sam Shimon has called out God Logic now. Finally, right?
Who could have foreseen
God
this?
Logic has been called out by Sam Shimon for lying on the church father quote, and he needs to repent and come out and say it. Soon, Sam will cut off Logic. What I'm saying is that
that'll be the worst day of Avery's life.
Sam is done, and platforming AP, platforming David Wood. David Wood needs to turn himself in. He thinks because he repented that he's done. No, legally you're still accountable, sir.
Nope. Not without any.
He got that argument from Sam.
Yeah, he did, and they're both wrong, and they're both idiots. Everything has already been handed over to police. There's nothing that anyone can do without victims. Stupid idiots. There's no trust me, bro.
Wait, Christian,
me confessing to things I've done, guys, and this is, I can say right now, there are 10 people I killed underneath my house right now. I buried them. I killed 10 people and I buried them. How much time am I going to do? None, ever. You have to. There has to actually be evidence more than just me saying it. So that's how reality works. They're still whining like idiots.
Where are you getting that info from?
Wait, what's PBD?
Wait, I just want to know where Christian got that info from.
He's saying that Sam is saying it right now.
Okay, well, if Sam revealed it, yes, Sam is the one that's helping us get Korra and Itachi on PBD.
What is PBD?
You hear this? Sam is the one helping us, the Dawa guys, get Korra and Itachi, ladies of Dawa, on PBD to spread Dawa. Sam Shamoon promoting Dawa girls, all so he can be buddies with Maleek. Why? Because he doesn't have a single friend on the world anymore.
And notice, right? So someone proposed it. Maleek had that bright idea, which was to contact Sam, right? And then this next day, it came up, and Maleek was playing cool, right? He's like, something's in the works, something's going to happen. And then someone in his chat tells him that Sam has revealed that he is helping. And they say, okay, well, if Sam already revealed it, I guess
if Sam revealed our plan. If Sam revealed our plan, now I kind of want it to happen. Now I kind of want to see Korra and Itachi on the PBD podcast, so we can all thank Sam for setting that up.
Patrick V. David.
What's that?
It's a big podcast. Like, it has millions of followers. It's where
Sam
Osman was
hold on. Sam is how? Wait, why would Sam? Huh? Wait, I'm confused now.
Then you don't know Sam, dude. You don't know Sam. I'm confused. Why would Sam, who hates Dawa, do this? Because that's how he is. He would help Satan himself. If Satan said, Sam, I want to go destroy David Wood right now, Sam would say, what can I do to help you, my great king? That's what he would do. In a heartbeat. In a freaking heartbeat. That's how he is.
Yeah, Sam is trying to help get them on there. He just put in a phone call for it.
Sam Shamoon is helping Korra and Itachi get on a podcast?
Well, he's helping me, yeah. He put in a phone call for me to get them on there.
Yep.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Listen, notice this guy. This makes no sense at all. This makes no sense at all. Dude, you don't know who you're dealing with here, guys.
This is all just about jealousy at the end of the day. Muslim Lantern does nothing for the community. He's just mad that other people are taking his shine. He can't debate for crap. He's not that good at anything, to be honest. Muslim Lantern, all he's good at is bringing unknowledgeable Christians on his channel and just yapping. That's all he's good at.
I don't know nothing about Muslim Lantern.
Muslim Lantern sucks. He's garbage. He can call me or text me if he has a problem with me saying that. Or he can go cry to Warner about me some more. I don't care. He's trash. Sam's barely any better, and Jake's definitely no better. So
Okay,
at the end of the day,
hold on. Wait.
all these people, the reason why I stand behind Korra and Itachi, they are a breath of fresh air to the community, and there's no way.
Meaning they haven't abandoned you. Notice, Sam and Maleek, exactly the same. As long as you are unquestioningly loyal to them, they're good with you. They got your back. The moment you go against them, because of their behavior, it's war. And so Maleek is basically saying Korra and Itachi are the only ones who haven't turned their backs on me, like all the other Dawa guys. And so they're the good ones.
In heck, that I'm going to believe that women can't give Dawa when you have people like Korra and Itachi doing good, and behind the scenes they are just as clean as they are in front of the camera.
Sure.
And that's a breath of fresh air, honestly, compared to these other jokesters behind the scene.
Well, you can say like he's wrong, like Muslim Lantern's wrong for like perpetuating that. But
no, he's a joke. He's a joke.
Well, why would you say like he's a joke?
Bro, I've been on this app 4 years, brother. Most of these guys are jokes behind the scenes. Like these guys, to me.
But Muslim Lantern isn't on TikTok, or is he? Is he on? No, I don't think he is. He doesn't
Bro,
open live on TikTok.
what I'm saying is that most people have weak ass personalities. Like these people are not good people. Like. It's all political. It's all like one little brotherhood. At the end of the day, bro, I will do anything. I will go against anyone for Itachi and Korra. Like nobody will get to them or talk to them without me being in the middle.
So, by the way, he's talking to Henny there, another Muslim TikToker, but who's considered Maleek's friend, right? And even he doesn't believe it, right? Like he's like, "There's no way Sam would do that. You're making it up, right?" But nope, apparently not. And Maleek was better. Maleek kept it a secret. Sam would have blabbed about it.
Yep. That'd have been a hard call. Like, okay, Sam and Maleek have a plan that they worked on in one of their 40-minute calls, who's going to blab first? That'd have been a tough call because they're both blabbermouths.
Libyano said something silly last night. He said the only person on this app that looked out for me was Deem Responds. I don't know why Libyano thought he needed to say that, because Deem Responds was nowhere to be found when Libyano first started. Libyano only
Wait,
person
but
he
he
had
has said in the past. He has said in the
hold-
past that Libyan or Dean made him like blow up.
No,
That's what he
that's a
said.
lie. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Libyano blew up off of me. I can prove from.
You hear that? Libyano blew up because of Maleek, guys. That's why he's mad at Libyano, because Libyano, who, gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this, is way smarter than Maleek, right? Libyano is way smarter than Maleek. Maleek is an idiot. Libyano at least is intelligent enough to run the scam a little better. But yeah, my goodness. The idea that Maleek thinks everyone learns from him and is just pathetic. Learns what? What have we ever heard from Maleek that would be useful in Dawah?
He has said in the past
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Is it? I don't know. But this is all very interesting here. That this is the lie from the pit of hell, right? Like there's normal lies, but this is a very, very severe lie. What's the very severe lie? Saying someone helped him other than Maleek. It's crazy.
Wait, but he has said
story.
in the past. He has said in the past that Libyan or Dean made him like blow up.
No,
That's what he
that's a
said.
lie. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Libyano blew up off of me. I can prove from the first debate that me and Central were going to debate Albie and Nose. I dropped out of it so he could do it. Then I set up his debate with Chad and Sylv and Albie behind the scenes. I set up the only debate I wasn't involved with was the Logic one. That's the only debate I wasn't involved with. Every other big debate Libyano's had, my hands were in on it.
It's weird. I haven't heard of any of these. So how big were they? I've only heard about his debate with Godlodge. It's the only thing I've heard of.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you say so, bro.
In other words, I've only even heard of the one. I haven't seen it, but I've only heard of the one that you had nothing to do with.
So
If you say so.
Yes, everything. I'm telling you, everything apart from the Logic debate, I set up for him. So for him to say that, good luck to him, brother, and good luck to what he's got going on. I don't care really for that. All I'm saying is right now, I'm trying to see what Haji's talking about, right? Because Haji's saying that he's grifting. I'm looking at the money. I'm getting about $2,500 in costs right now, and he said that he's raised 5,000. So it might slip into the wrong hands. And seeing as Logic and them co-signed Destroyer and Chris Claus and all these people, we'll have fun with it. But just let it simmer, guys. Let it simmer. I promised somebody I wouldn't DOX anybody right now.
Who do you think he's promising things to, Thaddeus? Someone's obviously telling him, hey, Maleek, in order for our plan to go forward and working together to go forward, you can't be doxing a bunch of people right now because, that would just be a bad look for our alliance. So can you agree not to dox anyone while I help you? Any idea, Thaddeus, on who might be?
Yeah, I mean, it's a complete mystery. I mean, just Maleek has so many people that collaborate with him and help him out. As we saw last time, he says, everyone on this app has a problem with me. But there is one person who doesn't have a problem with him, apparently, which is Sam.
So just let it simmer. Let it simmer. And then we'll get busy.
Look at this.
Guys, this is the new...
Don't dox before PBD. Yeah. You got to have PBD first. Then you can go back to doxing. Just agree. You won't dox anyone before PBD.
The new play is this. They send these Christians to DOX you on behalf of them. And then when you DOX them, they'll open GoFundMes for their audience. We're being DOX'd. Give us 100,000. So really, they need this to happen so they can get paid.
Wait. So now he's saying that like we set a wait, is his theory, is what he's claiming now, that we set a trap for him? So we basically bait him into doxing us and sharing our home addresses and stuff, which he was just telling the other guy, what? I never doxed him. What? And so he does that so that then we have to, some people just want to upgrade their security or something like that. Some people need to move, but people do GoFundMes and so on to cover the costs. And he's saying that's all part of the plan. So he's basically calling himself an idiot for falling into our plan. That's what he's saying. Like, oh yeah, they got me. They got me. They tricked me into doxing all of them, and now they actually got, then they got money from it.
Mm-hmm. Either that, or he's admitting that was his plan all along, is to get us lots of money because he's an agent. Either or.
Good job, man. Hey, Maleek, you should start charging everyone 10%, man. Every time you dox someone and then you end up getting them a pile of money, you should charge like 10%. Just take the fee, man. Come on, you can have your business going.
Remember that. In the words of Sam Shimon, Logic and David and AP all do this to grift and get money.
Guys, think about saying, wait. So with AP actually had a huge GoFundMe. That was after Central promised to kill him, Central Dawa. Mm-hmm. So here's how that would work. And then AP started like hiring like his own security when he showed up to the debate and stuff. So he actually used that for security purposes. But here's the theory. So the theory is AP was debating Central Dawa, and then AP baited Central Dawa into threatening to kill him so that AP could then do the fundraiser. And Central Dawa fell for it. And then Maleek apparently didn't learn the lesson. So he doxed me and other people. And it was all part of our brilliant plan. We're all scammers. We're all scam artists.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Nobody would even know who Henny is without me.
Is this?
That's all I'm saying, bro. It's like, and
I'm waiting for him to say, no one would have ever even heard of Zakir Naik if it wasn't for me. Ahmed Deedat? I started that guy, man. I gave him all his arguments, man. I'm Maleek. This dude lives in a total fantasy land.
I don't want nothing in return. It's just, I look at it and it's kind of like set. Like, you have to have really bad character. You have to really have bad character to like shake someone like that and then act like, oh, I don't know what you're, Shout out to Dean Responds, 50 subscribers, Hey, brother, take you and Dean, who's your bank account, and shove it. Don't hit me up when you want Korra when you see her on Sneeko and then disappear and then come back when you see her going up and come back. And then when I tell you, yo, come do a charity thing, you ignore, you disappear. But you're on there asking for money for you.
You hear this? Now he doesn't just want Korra and Itachi to blow up so that he has something in life. Mm-hmm. Now he wants it as like revenge. Okay, when these two become popular, don't you come begging to me because I remember all of you who criticized me, and it'll be too late. It'll be too late. You'll be left in the dust. What
Who are you? And then you're
in one of these live streams. I'm pretty sure it was probably the first one. But in any case, he's talking about how Korra is about to pass 50,000 that day, YouTube subscribers. And he says that like the greatest day in his life will be when she passes Libyano, which is coming up, right? Because he has, I don't know, like 150,000 or something.
I think it's like, because I just looked like in the past day or two, because Libyano was saying that, and he was agreeing with Muhammad Hijab or something like that, that you shouldn't go on a channel that has fewer subscribers than yours. You should only go on a channel that's bigger than yours. And I go, oh, well, if that's your reasoning, then God Logic, IP, none of us should ever engage with you because you have a smaller channel than the rest of us. And so I looked it up at that point. Yeah, God Logic has like 600 and some, and Libyano has like 100. He had like 107 or 108 or something like that. So yeah, if Korra's rising, yeah, I have to say he's not growing rapidly. He's not growing rapidly. Mm-hmm. So if Korra continues to grow, she might pass him. But I mean, for that to be the best day of your life, dude, you need to get out more, man. You need to get out of the basement, man. There are cooler things in life than that.
Someone in the chat says like it's not a competition. He's like, oh, it's not, but it is for me.
Yep. Guys, notice it's all like, who can I use to get revenge on people who've dissed me in the past? That's his entire life, just like Sam.
Because Muslim Lantern won't work with you because he doesn't like you, because you're selfish, just like him. You're both selfish. Muslim Lantern and Libyano are the two selfish guys on this app. They just blood suck.
Because they won't do anything for me and won't do what I say, and they don't get on board with my plans, and that makes them bad.
They don't give back. And Dean's another one who probably got a cut off that GoFundMe. If I know them like I know them, who can come here and swear on their Lord that Dean Responds didn't take a cut of that GoFundMe?
Now it gets the opinion that matters.
Oh, here we go. The only one that matters.
That's
but you would agree, like Korra did good, right? Because she knows
she didn't
the
do
Bible.
good. She didn't do good. She did great.
Where? Where we went through the entire debate. I still to this day, after going through the entire debate and reviewing the entire, I cannot think of one positive case she laid out for anything.
Mm-hmm.
She would just say what she believes at the beginning, and then she would flip it on them to try and refute it. And then they would crush it, and then they would go 20 minutes, and then she wouldn't make a single positive point for her case, which she's the one who picked the topics, and she didn't even want to defend the topics. It was sick. Yeah, so anyone who thinks she did well, those are just the Dawa crowd that we've been familiar with for years, where they just pay attention to how you're speaking. Like, do you sound confident, right? Like with the Muhammad hijab generation, he's strong, you're weak, and they're impressed by that. Even if he's spouting complete nonsense, that's what impresses them. And I guess what impresses them about someone like Korra is she's just speaking really rapidly and stuff, and saying nothing, but she's speaking really rapidly. And I guess that's just impressive to them. But my goodness, that's telling us all kinds of things about this weird community.
Fantastic.
Yeah, in your opinion. But that's because...
No, in a million people's opinions. In Sam Shimon's opinion, too.
Oh,
she fried the Christians. It was embarrassing.
Whoa. When?
And
what were they watching? Oh, boy.
And he could have just made that up, or Sam could have privately told him that's his real opinion.
No, if Sam's his best buddy now, you think he's going to be lying about Sam? Come on.
I don't know his
He
knowledge
said,
like
have you
that.
seen Sam Shamoon proposing Itachi and Korra versus Lady Logic and Bell to PPD? Where was that?
Oh, I didn't tell you?
No.
I told you that.
I mean, you told me about PBD. You didn't tell us who or. I don't know,
This
Sam
is
was actually
Itachi that
promoting.
he's speaking to now. I forgot to clarify. This is Itachi that's speaking to now. She's finding out from Sam that she's going to be on the program because Maleek forgot to tell her. Yeah, he only actually cares about Korra.
Get or anything.
Yeah, he knows.
By the way, what makes any of the people involved, especially Sam, think that Lady Logic is interested in going to, like, Lady Logic showed up for the 1 versus 20 and Korra was one of the 20, right? That doesn't mean she's interested in interacting with her, right? Again, do the math here. Korra is the puppet of Maleek, the guy who posted pictures of her from like when she was a teenager and goes around calling her a whore and getting other people to call her a whore. You want to say, hey, of all the people I can debate in the world, do you want to go after Korra? Now, you could be like, oh, this chick is so nasty, I want to go and destroy her. You can be like that, or you could just be, I don't want to interact with people like this. I would guess she's going to be like, I'm not interested in interacting with people like this. Why? Because that's how Avery was with Libyano. When Libyano called his wife a whore, he's like, I don't want not interacting with you anymore, dude. You're blacklisted. So I would guess that would be Lady Logic's mentality as well. But I mean, Sam knows this. Sam knows they doxed Avery and his wife. Sam knows that Maleek posted all these pictures, and then Sam works with Maleek, and then tries to set up a debate on PBD and get Lady Logic on there, knowing that Lady Logic is probably going to go, no, I'm not choosing to interact. Now, the 1 versus 20, that was one thing. She's just one of the 20. But I'm not going to go set up an interaction with someone who works with a guy who's calling me a whore. No, I'm not interested. But then it'll be, oh, look, Lady Logic is running from Korra because she don't want to interact with her because she's evil scumbag. And so Sam's basically setting all this up.
Another somewhat trivial thing, but very revealing in a way. Her name is Itachi with an I. Sam calls her Hitachi with an H. He doesn't even know her name, but he's promoting her, saying that, say, I can get you on this podcast. And I think this is going to the people, his contact with them and saying, this would be a great show. You guys should have this show on. And he doesn't even know her name, but he's willing to promote her.
He knows them. So he's the one that made the call. And then they
No,
said
but is he
that,
like he's posting about it too?
yeah, he was talking about it.
Where? On Twitter?
on his live.
Oh no, I didn't see what live?
Like his own live. Like
Today?
yesterday, he was like, "I'm trying to get Korra and Tachi on PBD."
Oh no,
And
I didn't see that. Somebody sent me the timestamp.
Bro, Korra's getting like at least 10 marriage proposal emails a day.
Yeah.
It's getting too much.
Yeah, man.
Yes, look, here is picture of my penis. Yes, I have many goat in my village in Pakistan. I can take good care of you. Be my wife. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. I've just seen tons of women on TikTok, tons of the revert sisters who get their channel. Hey everyone, I just converted to Islam. Hey, here's my channel. Give me tons of attention. And then like 2 weeks later, they're complaining about all the guys filling up their DMs with penis pics and all this. Yes, I have many goat. I can take good care of you.
Like, it's actually crazy.
Bro, did you see the one I sent you yesterday?
I didn't read it, but I thought it was berserk. Was that like a resume? That was like a whole
Bro, you think that one was a resume? I never even showed you the email one I got, bro. That thing was, I'm not even lying, it was a literal dissertation.
Yeah, but was it ChatGPT? You could ChatGPT a lot.
No, that one was not it was not ChatGPT, bro. I promise you.
Resume. I have 27 goat and I have 17 sheep and I have plenty of well water. Yes, will you be mine?
Sweat and tears?
Bro, some blood, sweat, and tears. That shit was 10 pages long.
10 pages.
Oh, man, that's funny.
It actually is funny. Imagine the loser writing that up, right? He writes a 10-page document explaining why Itachi should be his wife.
And they're just live on TikTok making fun of him.
Yep.
Bro, the funniest one that Corey got was this guy saying, he's like, I live in London and I'm looking for a third wife. I have them both in two different flats. And
I've never gotten anybody that asked me to be a second wife though.
Yeah, no, he was looking for the third. He's like, both of them are in different flats, and then I'll get you another flat.
Probably Muhammad Hijab.
You know, right next to them.
No, I never got that. That's crazy.
Oh man, it was funny. He's bold. He's brave for that.
Uh-oh.
Yo, didn't that Anas guy insult Libyano, like his asthma on Twitter as well?
Yeah, he did, but you know what's so funny? First he was acting like he was praying for him, and then he goes on and starts mocking him.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
who cares? Who cares? Libyano makes fun of people's illnesses too. So what's your point?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he did.
He made about Sam.
Yeah, he made fun of Sam and other people. Like, why are you crying when he does it, but when someone does it?
Hold on, who said I'm crying? I'm just.
Well, okay. So what are we supposed to do? His making fun. His making fun doesn't go to any. It doesn't go to any god. So who cares if he's making fun?
So that guy was saying some Christian was making fun of Libyano and his little hospital pic, and Maleek's response is, "Who cares? Libyano makes fun of people," and then the guy knows, right? The guy knows. He said, "Oh, he said something against Sam." He said, "Yeah, he did. He said something against Sam."
Yeah, guys, say whatever you want. So this is the new rule. Say whatever you want about Libyano. Don't you dare say a word about Sam Shamoon or Maleek will be coming after you, man. These guys are ride or die together.
Who cares? No one cares about Libyano and his opinion. And CK, just be quiet. This is the situation. Korra and Tovia Singer are going to be discussing the Old Testament, Trinity.
Oh, little side note, guys. Tomorrow I will be live with Anthony Rogers. We're going to go through that discussion because Maleek put it out there as Tovia Singer destroyed every argument used by Christians for the Trinity in the Old Testament. So we're going to check it out. We're going to check it out, guys. And even more interesting is Tovia Singer is kind of like the Zionist of all Zionists. And yet you've got the Dawa crowd. They all go to him to help for help against the Trinity. Isn't that amazing? This is wild stuff. So you'll have them. They'll come to Christians and go, Christians, will you help us against the Zionist Jews? We want an alliance with you against the Zionist Jews. And then they'll go to the Zionist Jews and go, can you help us attack the Trinity? Can you help us? Can you help us? We want an alliance with you guys. Which shows that they don't have confidence in themselves or in their community. They don't. They know they're helpless without getting someone else to do the work for them. It's pathetic.
So this is several days after the first clip. It actually is. I'm pretty sure that this was not an idea of Maleek at all. It was someone in the chat proposed Tovia Singer, and Maleek didn't even seem to know who he was, but he looked him up, said, "Oh, he's got a lot of followers. Let's see if we can get this going." And then the rest of the stream was like person after person saying, "Dude, he's a Zionist. Don't do it." And Maleek be like, "Oh, I'll leave it up to you guys. Let's get a vote. Do you want 1 for yes and 2 for no?" And then it'd be a bunch of 2s, right? And they'd be like, "Well, did you guys consider this point? Right? Did you consider this point?" And then eventually he says, he looks it up, right? He's convinced to look it up. So he does look it up and he's like, yeah, he does seem to be a Zionist. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Korra put out a disclaimer at the start of her live stream that she doesn't endorse his political views, that this is a discussion about theology. And she didn't even do that, apparently. She didn't even put that disclaimer on the video. It wasn't a live stream, I guess. It was a recorded interview, but didn't do it in person when he was there, and didn't even do it behind his back and put that at the start of the thing after the fact, because I guess they just didn't care, really, right? Maleek doesn't care, and actually Maleek's made that quite clear in the past that he doesn't care about Palestine at all. So I guess he doesn't really care about Zionism either then, and as a result, all he cared about was the numbers that could be brought.
We have Abdullah here. Abdullah says, David Wood is so terrified of Libyano. I'm so terrified, I agreed to debate him, and then he backed out.
Mm-hmm.
Explain this. I agreed to debate him, and he backed out. In your mind, that makes me terrified. And that's one page of the Quran, buddy. I'm a generous man. A generous man. But we're not done here. We're not done because you're all so stupid. Here's your follow-up. David Wood, I have a question. Why did God Logic debate Muhammad Hijab if he insulted his wife? Yes, I've seen this circulating from you guys, and it shows how insanely stupid you are. So the argument here, guys, is, well, Avery said that Libyano is blacklisted because Libyano called his wife a whore. So that's the reasoning there. And so the question is, well, Muhammad Hijab also called Avery's wife a whore, and yet God Logic went on Muhammad Hijab's show and completely destroyed him. And Hijab has never been the same since. He's been completely screwed up, psychologically ever since then, just complete meltdown mode over and over again. Every time you see him, he sounds drunk. So this guy, their serious position is, this is what they're saying, guys. Okay, so 2 guys. One supposed legend and king and final boss of Dawa for the past several years. And new guy with much smaller following, under a tenth of the following. He has around 100. He has around, Libyano has around 100,000. Hijab has 1.3 or 1.4 million, right? So these two guys together call Avery's wife a whore. And so Avery says, the guy with a small following who wants attention, ignore him. The guy who has a huge following, I will go on live and completely destroy his career. He treated them differently. And they're saying, well, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Why would he ignore and say that the guy who's trying to get started is blacklisted, but the guy with a big Dawa empire should be crushed and have his empire taken from him? Really? Are you guys this stupid? Are you this stupid? You don't realize you treat a massively popular guy with a huge following much differently than you treat some insignificant new guy who's coming along thumping his chest. You really don't understand that? You really? Look, man, sorry. That level of stupidity is 2 extra pages of the Quran, man. That's on you. That's on you, dude. This is on you for being this stupid. Yes. And what's weird is they even understand this, right? Because, I mean, we just talked about this. Libyano and Muhammad Hijab themselves are saying, okay, if someone has a much bigger channel, then yes, it's on your best interest to go on there for the exposure. If someone has a smaller channel, no, you don't want to help that guy. They understand treating people differently based on their followings. Guess what? Avery understood. Okay, these 2 guys went after my wife. Here is the best way to destroy this guy, and here's the best way to destroy that guy. And he did them both. And is destroying them both. Libyano's like begging to be on people's shows, like begging. Come here, please, can I come on your show? Please, can I come on your show? And Hijab is just in complete meltdown mode. In other words, Avery did it both. He read both of those situations exactly correctly and destroyed them both. Mm-hmm. So, have we answered your powerful objections, Abdullah? Huh? Got anything else to say, bud? Hey, Abdullah, you have any more brilliant questions?
Oh, he did just say something.
Oh, wait, where is it?
It's like 5-ish comments back. I mean, obviously.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so hang on, let me finish with these. Okay. You said, well, God Logic ran from Libyano like 4 times, so don't lie like your false prophet Paul. You can't help him since even your man God got killed by his own people. Are you joking, dude? Are you joking? I'm sorry. That's 10 pages. That's 10 pages. Because now you brought Paul into it. And look, they all do the same thing with Paul. Paul's a liar. I mean, Muhammad says all these situations where you can lie. And he brags about his God being the best of deceivers. He says war is deceit. He advocates taqiyya. Lie. And they all like completely rip Paul out of context to say he's advocating lying when he's saying the exact opposite. He says their condemnation is just, people who say that they should lie. Dude, this is what you get, man. Hey, Abdullah, you got any more questions or objections you want to bring up, man? Come on, man. I'm trying to watch something here. You look like you woke up this morning and decided, hey, I want to help some Qurans get wrecked, man. Come on, man. What's your next question? Hey, don't be one of these little dorks who then like starts running your mouth when I go back to watching stuff. Come on, man. I'm giving you an opportunity. We pause things to interact with you, man. All you have to do is not say something insanely stupid.
It's your chance, man.
You only get one shot. What is this? Show love in your faith, but destroy the Quran. Why do we Muslim and Christian hate each other? I don't hate any of these guys. I just try to teach these guys manners that they obviously didn't learn from their religion. It's like you end up some spoiled little brat your entire life. You end up as some spoiled little brat your entire life, and someone's got to teach you some manners eventually. What's the alternative? Never not teaching people manners. Hey, look at this. Why do you rip the Quran? Why do you say stupid things? Just gonna ask why. Why do you say stupid things? I respond to stupid things by teaching you basic manners. Don't come over here running your mouth like that, man. You did this. You did this. Actually, it's kind of started by Maleek and Muhammad Hijab. Muhammad Hijab, back in the day, and then Maleek more recently, and then Maleek even in this live stream talking about running his mouth about what he'll do to someone who rips the Quran. Anyway, man, it was fun interacting with you, but you're stupid. Go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to see more Quran ripping, or at least destruction, stay tuned.
We might have something for you.
Yeah, we might have something at the end of this stream for you.
What do you think? Did Eric and Elle give you any indication?
Yeah, so Elle just picked up the flash drive, so I assume that means it's ready, and she's about to give it to me. So it looks like we will probably make it.
All right, let's see.
Testament, right? And by the way, you're lying. Libyano is not against it because he would have took it down. If he was really against it, he would have took it down. He's still collecting royalties off it. So don't sit here and like say that nonsense. Libyano doesn't run nothing. He doesn't even run his stomach.
So they're saying that Libyano regretted interviewing Tovia Singer. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Who knows? But Maleek's got a good point. He didn't take the interview down. It's still
That's
up.
true. Yeah, guys. So, again, everyone, if you don't, and this will. We brought this up. Jai posted something about this, but that's on X. I posted something about it on X. But here's the issue. They're all fanboying over Rabbi Tovia Singer because he attacks the Trinity, right? So they're all like, oh, help us. But he knows the Bible way better than any of the Dawa guys. So they're all like, hey, help us attack the Trinity. Help us attack the Trinity. And they're praising him and saying, yes, everyone subscribe to his channel. He does great work. All the guy does is attack Christianity, right? So like, yeah, go to this Jewish rabbi for your information about Jesus. Go to the guy who doesn't believe Jesus the Messiah, doesn't believe Jesus born of a virgin, doesn't believe Jesus, right? This is the guy they're going to and saying, learn about Jesus from this guy, right? Why is this interesting? Well, we've got the clips of Tovia Singer saying he loves hearing the Palestinians moan and wail after they get killed because it means that Israel's winning. And so he says he loves it. He says he grabs the popcorn and eats the popcorn while watching their protest and watch them screaming free, free Palestine. And he says he just loves it and he loves it. And he says he doesn't want their moaning and wailing to end. And this is the guy, this is the rabbi that the Dawa guys are flocking to. Come on, help us. They want an alliance with this guy. And it's like, my goodness, man, this is crazy. And so, what was just pointed out there was Libyano interviewed him back in the day. And apparently, so some people are saying Libyano regretted it. And Maleek saying, well, actually, he's still got the interview up. And they're all buddy-buddy. So he obviously didn't regret it enough to take it down.
Okay, if he regretted it, why he didn't pull the interview down? Why he's still making money off it? He's still collecting royalties off of it. Miss me with that. Y'all believe anything Libyano says. Y'all will believe anything. I regret raising 30,000 because I only needed 5. Like, be quiet. Did you take the 30? Yes, I took all the 30. Okay, good.
It's a good point. If he said they regretted leaving the fundraiser
Libyano used to learn off it.
That's another good point there, right? Libyano got a bunch of flack for his ridiculous fundraiser for his asthma treatment because he raised $30,000 off of it. And, well, now he regrets not taking it down. But did he give the money back? No, of course not. So Maleek's got a point for once. Maleek has a point.
Hey, here we go. Yo, chat, go to this Jewish guy. Yo, chat, go to this Jewish guy who hates Jesus for information on Jesus. You know, chat, like Sahih Muslims 2922, right? 2922 is, I think that's the reference for the hadith that talks about completely exterminating Jews till the Jews are running and hiding behind rocks and trees, and the rocks and trees are crying out, hey, Jew! There's a Jew behind me! Hey, Jew, get out from behind me! Muslims, come get him!
Back in the day. So what? He can learn off women, but he's not okay with women giving dawah?
Yeah, I don't think that's the case, Maleek.
Who cares if Libyano did it? Yo, Yusuf. Who cares about Libyano? This is Korra. Stop trying to say if Libyano did. Libyano has done things many people before him did. If y'all don't stop glazing Libyano on my panel, bro, I'm about to get y'all up out of here. Y'all little fanboys, bro. Little fanboys. Who cares?
Seriously sucks that we have the new and rising stars of TikTok Dawa at war with the new and upcoming rising star Libyano. This is just sad, man. They're already fighting. They're all getting started and they're already fighting. My goodness.
Here's what another man did. Exactly. I trust Korra to handle it. Y'all gonna make me start cussing out Libyano, bro. I'm already not cool with him. So just please don't mention his name.
Guys, just stop. You don't want him cussing out Libyano. We don't want more Dawa wars, guys. We've got enough Dawa wars to deal with. We don't need more Dawa wars. What's wrong with y'all?
Because it's gonna get worse.
Okay.
But there'll be a but Libyano was too scared when I was texting him to debate him. He wouldn't do it. Korra has more bravery than anything Libyano has, and she's gonna press the crap out of him. Not like Libyano, who's a scaredy cat and wouldn't do it.
I don't think Libyano knew he was
Libyano knew everything, brother. Libyano's just selfish. He's not necessarily a hater. He's just selfish.
Selfish?
Yeah, he's a very selfish person. Very selfish.
He's not.
Why'd they start talking about shellfish? No, I'm hungry.
Selfish? He always has AN on his panel, so AN can blow up.
Yeah, how's that working?
Pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Let put it like this, bro. Itachi and Korra already overtook Dean, and they haven't even started yet. Dean's been around for how long? He can't even put his main guy on. Like, listen, bro. He doesn't want to be around people that can blow up bigger than him. He only wants to be around people that he knows will stay below him. Let's just be honest. Like everybody knows that about Libyano, that he's selfish. Ask anybody who's part of the top echelon of debaters. They know he's just a selfish guy. It's okay, bro. Let him be selfish. That's his swag.
Oh yeah, so Dean Responds has 27,000 subscribers, which is that's a decent size YouTube channel, but I mean, for him to be one of the two, like him and Libyano, to be the two rising stars of Dawa, you'd expect. You normally, and that just shows that things are changing, because like 6 or 7 years ago, some new Dawa guy came up. People would rally around them, but they've seen so many Dawa guys rise and fall that they're not as keen, they're not as eager to jump on the new bandwagon. So, yeah, might actually be more difficult to get a quick following nowadays. But Korra's pulling it off a little bit.
Oh, she's definitely pulling it off, but I've had a number of questions since my data background on whether I think her subs are real, because it's not hard at all to buy subs. And to be clear, I wouldn't accuse her, right? Maleek could easily be doing it without her knowledge, pumping up her sub numbers. Now, she is definitely like super hot commodity, right? People are definitely talking about her. That would definitely generate subs. So she is definitely getting real subs. However, she did go from 10,000 to 60,000 in like a couple of weeks, and the views don't seem to reflect it. I mean, they do reflect that she's a rising star. So I can't 100% say for sure, but I would not be surprised at all if there are fake subs in that number. That said, I think she probably has actually passed Dean in relevance, at least, right? Even if it's not in total subscribers.
That is a good point. Yeah, she's got 65.9 thousand, and Dean, who's been doing this for years, has like 27,000 or something, I said. So, yep. Sorry, Dean.
Korra was right about 10,000 last time we streamed, because it was a topic of Maleek that she was about to hit 10,000. So,
this is awesome for Dawa Wars, because people are flipping out over. I don't mean us. We love seeing
right.
it. The more popular she becomes, the more of the outrage you have from the Muslim scholars, and the more other people get jealous and want to fight over various things and so on. It's just endless. They're screwed, guys. They can't get along. They can't be united on anything, and it's like all the champions of Dawa are complete narcissists, and they don't get along with each other because they all want all the attention for themselves, and there's no way this ends good for them.
Why is everyone telling me?
What goes around comes around. Bro, he only texted me when Korra went on Sneeko because he wanted to be a part of it. He wants to get on Sneeko. He only calls when he needs something. He only reposted Korra because Korra overtook him on Twitter today.
Well, you're saying he's selfish. I don't think he's selfish. If he was
everyone thinks he's selfish. Everyone thinks he's selfish. Like, listen, bro, he is selfish. Like, that's just the truth. Instead of doing this, why don't y'all tell him to go do a charity drive? Why don't y'all tell him to do a Muslim Q&A? He doesn't do anything for the deen, bro. All he does is want to you know, just like make money and do his own stuff and ride the back of what's hot. That's it. He's blackballed by every Christian. All the Muslim, like all the actual Muslims know he sold out when he was aligning with certain people. And y'all want to cry about Korra doing an interview where she's actually going to squeeze out?
That was a bit wild, though. A guy with 107,000, I think you said, subscribers just wants to ride the back of what's hot, which is possible. But meanwhile, Maleek has a good day, has 50 people watching, has like 2,000 TikTok subscribers, which are much easier to get than YouTube subscribers. And he's totally riding Korra, right?
Yep. Absolutely crazy. Here you have the higher Korra gets, the faster she will fall. Yeah, that's an issue because basically in their situation where you have these different camps of Muslims and you have different enemies and so on and different objections, and some object to her behavior and some object to just the idea of women being in Dawah at all, and they have all these different objections and so on. And the more popular she gets and the faster she gets there, the more Dawah wars it's going to cause. So, yep, that's just life, and we get to watch.
Actually, Libyano was around people in real life blaspheming in Toronto when I was there, and we had to, and he didn't do nothing about it. Me and Warner were trying to put on and try to get on some people. He didn't want to do anything. He watched his own boy get choked out in London. Libyano is not down in any capacity for anything. He won't put the mic down and get busy with you. He just wants to sit.
To be fair, he doesn't seem like the guy who could do anything, right? He's kind of like a roly-poly type dude right now.
He wants to sit there. He doesn't care if his he would just sit there. That's it.
He was about to say he doesn't care if his private information is revealed, right?
Even want to waste time.
This is the best segment, in my opinion. This is the best segment of all of them.
All right, here we have it, guys.
There's others that are funnier, but this one is just like such a self-owned by Maleek.
Let's find out.
He never. Okay, but he'll waste time on Logic's wife, making a whole video.
Well, that's not really wasting. That was actually like a beneficial.
Wait, how is it? How is it beneficial to make a whole video of Muhammad Hijab? You could have talked about a million topics.
You know what's ironic is in that video they used the live that you made against her. You know that, right?
No, I understand. And my lives are for you. My lives are for use for dumping on anybody like that. But at the same time, for him and Muhammad Hijab to do that, and they could have done 800 other things. That video didn't really help him in any way.
We're almost certain that it was Maleek putting them up to.
Can you talk trash about? And then he attacks them for doing what he wanted them to do.
Like, brother,
Libyano answers emails and answers.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He charges to talk. No, that's a lie.
Okay, no. Last year, when people would text him on his Instagram, he would literally answer.
Look, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. That man, bro, has solidified himself in just wanting to take money off the Dawah scene. Let's be real. He's the same. He's no different than Jake. He's no different than Hamza's Den.
So now you're siding with Bro Haji then?
The question is very simple. Does he give back to the community? When has he done any public drives for the community?
Good point.
When has he ever collaborated, locked arms with Muslims in order to support causes?
And by the way, guys, this is all just translation. He won't do what I want and help promote who I want. And he won't do what I say. And so I'm at war with him. That's how he is.
All stuff I used to tell him that he should do, and he didn't want to do them, ever.
Did you hear that? He's not doing all the stuff I told him he should do. He's not listening to me. Him bad.
What does Libyano have that's actually his? His username is stolen. His swag is stolen. His reputations are stolen. Everything's stolen. I don't see what Libyano has that's what's beneficial.
Good point.
His background stolen from Logic. The whole brand is stolen.
Good point. Fair point. He did steal everything. That's good. Yeah. We're on the same page.
Even crazier. right? We always speculate that he took the background from Logic, but Maleek is kind of confirming it. But even crazier, yesterday, I think it was, when Libyano went live, he was putting on a chef's hat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
He
I
was
wonder where he
cooking
got that
people.
idea.
Yay. Really original.
This is the least original dude ever.
You know what's funny? All of Libyano's fans can come against me. I'm Libyano's teacher. So anything that you guys come at me with, I'm going to have a refutation. I'm going to make you guys embarrassed in the chat because I know everything.
You do say that about a lot of people, though.
Who?
He does.
Like, didn't you say, you know,
everybody.
you were... Yeah. Didn't you say, like, you were Central's teacher, too?
Yeah, I was. I am. Central. Was I not your teacher?
Bro.
Ask Central. I was his teacher. What are you talking about?
Again, have we ever been given any indication that Maleek knows anything about anything? Except like doxing and stuff like that? No. And everyone, hey, be my teacher. Yeah, that's why you all suck so bad.
Okay,
so I taught way more than
he has memorized some arguments, but only anti-Christian arguments. I've not really heard him like regularly. He'll like someone want to talk about an Islamic topic, and he'll just like flat out say, "I don't know anything about that," right? But he has memorized some things about the Bible, not accurately, but yeah, I don't think he's teaching anyone.
Just even the books, movements, motion, everything. You guys think I blab. There's so much I do for people that I don't even say nothing about, and I love to help. But all I'm saying is, when it comes to Libyano, he's the one person who's selfish, and he's manipulative, and I know all the games.
Sad.
Hey, brother, he took more pictures at the hospital than I've taken for my birthday. Are you okay? Like, I had a birthday dinner, and he's taking more.
This guy's, hold on 1 second.
He's taking more pictures in the hospital than I took at my own birthday dinner, brother. Like, can you?
Okay,
can you
that
be
guy's
serious?
a Christian. No shot.
Can
Okay,
you-
anyway, yeah, that's fine. So now you're actually quoting Bro Haji again. You're saying that he's
not.
grifting.
No, I'm just saying he took more pictures at the hospital than I took at my own birthday dinner.
Talking about when he was in the hospital for an asthma attack, and had the pictures there. Interesting. So, guys, this is really, really weird. We've got Libyano, who was called out by Maleek for the things he did when he was initiated into the Dawa lifestyle. And then all of a sudden, shortly after that, Libyano became a good little lapdog and started doing everything Maleek said. And then now they're fighting, and you've got the situation with Korra and Itachi, and Korra's becoming more popular right now, and that's causing Dawa wars. And then, oddly enough, you've got Sam. Sam working behind the scenes, doing everything he can to help Maleek and Korra and Itachi. Again, Satan himself could come to Sam and say, hey, I'll be your friend. Just help me with my big plan. And Sam would say, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What's the plan? I'll do it. Oh, all right. Let's take these super chats. Thaddeus is a no good, low down son of a David Wood. That is the worst insult anyone could ever. Maleek is back into drama. Thought he said he wasn't, and that he's going to make amends and just focus on Dawa. Oh yeah, didn't he say he's just going to apologize to everyone and then get along? And all he's doing is fighting. Weird. Shout out to our grandfathers, great grandfathers who landed on Normandy 82 years ago and would shake their heads at the state of Europe today. Would be pretty confusing. Like, what did we do? Maleek and Sam are F-tier Batman villains. Yep. Everyone get your Quran pages out right now. They bring this on themselves. Thaddeus really is living up to his saint's name by highlighting these hopeless causes. Keep up the good work, guys. These streams are great fun. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, David, you were so terrified that Libyano decided to take the high road and not inflict lifelong crippling dread on you, obviously. Yeah, he was nice. He was nice to me. Can I bribe you to destroy another page, please? I'm easy, guys. I'm eminently bribable. Eminently bribable. Let's see. I am wondering how you get so many Qurans. Yep, that's one of life's great mysteries. Hey, we got Chris here again. I noticed Sam is very protective of his new friends Maleek and Korra, and Maleek is very protective of Sam. Maybe they're in a three-way relationship. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's like doesn't mean they're like doing stuff, but it's definitely a really weird little love triangle there. Rip the whole infidel book, David, many times over, showing love doesn't apply to ideology. Yeah, I know. I got no love for their book. I got no love for their stupid book. The only reason we would not like constantly just treat this book like doormat is if Muslims are being nice and respectful and we're trying to get along. If they are crossing lines, then what are you going to do? Buy more Quran. I got plenty of Qurans. I remember Sam polled his audience, not in the Zut sense, on whether he should clean his act or remain the same. Clean up one, and Sam never changed. Yeah, he is incapable. He'll claim to change. Guys, I've known him for over 20 years. I tried to help him for over 20 years. Every time I'm a changed man now. I'm a different guy now. I'm different. And 2 months later, he's actually worse. And then we have, I always laugh at the idiots with the coexist bumper stickers. They have no idea at all how the world works or any of the ideologies. Yep, they do not understand reality. And then
Real quick on that previous one about Sam, he put up the poll for his audience, said that it would be binding. It was like 70-80% saying stop the insults. And then he did a live stream explaining why it's more godly to insult people than not.
Yep, that's the thing. He always defends it. He always defends it and says that he's being Christ-like. And then we have sub-botting in halal by the grace of Allah. All right, guys, what are y'all doing on screen? I'm assuming you have something for us.
Well, yes and no. You saw my video probably got all fuzzy. It's trying to upload it. It doesn't look like it will complete for like 20 minutes. So I can put the link in the chat. It won't actually work right now. It'll say that the video doesn't exist or whatever. But Quran Demolition Ranch 2 episode is ready. It's uploading to YouTube. It's just a matter of how long it takes to upload and process the video.
Okay, guys, that explains. That's why Thaddeus got fuzzy. It's because his computer is using the internet to upload that video.
His computer has gone full Quran mode where it's perfectly clear.
So, wait, you're saying you have the link now, even before it's...
I have a link, but it won't work. But it will be the same link that it will eventually be at. So I can grab that real quick.
All right, guys. So Thaddeus is going to give the link. The link will not work right now, but you can click on it and then check back as soon as it's up and running, and then I'll share it as soon as it's live.
Yeah, so it might be up to about an hour before it is live, but it is ready. It will be live later today.
It might upload faster when you're not.
Yeah, it probably will
after this live stream stops, because then it's not using up. Yeah. All right. Any final thought? We'll go ahead and close out then. That way that can get up quicker. Final thoughts on anything?
Yeah, it's a very interesting live streams that I went through with Maleek, and Korra, and learning about her past and all the things she's been up to, and how she does seem to be very well groomed in Maleek's image. And then seeing Maleek and Sam and both of them like giving a little hints of the story and putting it all together. The craziest part, though, is that Maleek knew that they weren't supposed to talk about it, so he was playing cool, and then Sam just goes and blabs the whole thing, and then Maleek's like, well, if Sam already admitted it, I guess I can admit it. That is exactly what happened as far as the PBD planning goes.
And so who are the new non-Muslim heroes of the Dawah? Sam Shamoun and Rabbi Tovia Singer. Those are the heroes of Dawah right now. These are crazy, crazy times. Eric and El, anything you want to share before we head out?
Just real quick, after the next episode of Demolition Ranch, we have a little bit of a to be continued on my channel, just showing some of the aftermath of what happened afterwards.
Ah, is that going to be a link to at the end there?
Yep, we'll time it out so that it live premieres as that's ending, so it'll live redirect to it, and it'll be permalinked if you watch it later as well on there. So just a little tiny preview for the audience on Quran Demolition Ranch 2. We asked the question, who is the greatest at Quran desecration? We broke into 3 teams.
Yep.
We had Team Hijab, obviously the OG, obviously a contender there. And we had Team Maleek, obviously, of course, right? Maleek responsible for all the recent desecration. And then we have the wild card, which is Libyano.
Yep.
Up and coming star in destroying Dawa by inciting us to destroy Qurans. So it's a little competition. See who wins that show.
And one more, my brother, to see the crew together. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. Thank you for that. And I'll be live with AP in a little over half an hour. Well, probably way more than half an hour because it's AP. But yep, be going live with AP on his channel a little bit. Good to have AP's actually local now, but he's not set up for 2 people. So we're going to, I think he ordered the stuff that he needs to have both of us on there. But yeah, here in the very near future, we'll be just sitting together for live streams and stuff like that. Anyway, talk to you all in a little while. Check out that Quran Demolition Ranch video as soon as it's up, and I'll also share it when it's ready. All right, guys, catch y'all in a bit.